All right, welcome to at GM Balo. We're here playing some Wednesday night high seas on another plane adventure. We are currently on the astral plane. Through the other campaign, astral plane, and we're having a bunch of fun. We've attacked some demigods, talked to an actual dead god, and bargained with an astral dragon. All in pursuit of a dead world. One whose space could possibly be filled by Kea, the burgeoning young world that is ready to burst at any moment. And we've had a few interludes, a few making baby kestrels, baby ships to go off and explore the world. Simon getting his own little tree to train and make amazing. But it's time. So you can help our players out by sending some inspiration their way, spending those channel points for DM inspiration, and helps them roll with advantage on extremely important rolls to them. And you can also treasure boost as well, all of which is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's see here. The music is going to be a mixture of tabletop audio and Critical Role. Welcome to Taldori Critical Role soundtrack. And you can purchase or stream that at the link found in the description. And with the rest of that, it's time to get a move on here. So, the ship streams through the constellations, going quickly past and through and arriving at the ever-burning forge. And here, as the ship pulls out of its fast travel, you see a large fiery red portal of energy pulsing before you, hanging in the empty vastness of the astral void. This world, if any remnants or whatever remnants there are that must be somehow sanctified or retaken, exists, is through this color pool. As you take in the sight, the ship shudders as an astral tremor passes through the vessel. It rockets everything. You feel Gaius himself, new voice and all, this new self-awareness. Ah! We're breaking! And you can tell something is very, very wrong. And the entire deck is slowly cast in shadow. You are momentarily paralyzed in fear. A truly massive, hulking figure rises from the depths, its lower half disappearing into the void. Its singular black eye, large as a sun, peers toward you. Its titanic pincers of arms sway as it draws near. Your worst fear is realized. This creature of pure destruction is chasing after your ship. Your only hope is to escape through the color pool.
All right, let's get to it then.
I'm going to appreciate how absolutely massive that mini is.
Can you even call it a mini at that point?
It's just a figure.
Yeah, it's just a figure at this point.
It's a mini. It's to scale. All right. So.
1/100th.
And it doesn't look that...
1/28th scale. Holy crap.
Yeah. All right. So it's time to go. So the chase is on. Now, the creature currently is 200 feet behind the ship. And the color pool is 300 feet in front of the ship. Now, for this, all things, will take you about 5 turns to reach it. So.
Brain fart. What is the color pool? No. Visually, I know what it is. I don't recall what the color pool, because we were headed towards.
Moved ready to the thing, and it said he saw everything pass through this, and so the world must have passed through the color pool.
Got it. Okay, that's what I was trying to clarify. I don't remember this at all. My map.
All right, just for reminders, folks, that Helm of Stars we picked up, right? That's 10x additional speed with some mods. That's a 300-foot free teleport, and the ability for 6 creatures to fly within 300 feet of the ship. So we could probably skip ahead a little bit.
But remember, it's 5 rounds from us, but that's at our crazy speed.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds at your crazy speed, because this is crazy speed as well. So in this particular case, this is an Astral Behemoth. It is insane. So,
but like the 300-foot teleport, for example, might save us, 2 rounds of travel, right? If we're doing like 100.
Correct. This could help you out. So, first things first, the ship may take its turn. So you can try to simply sail it as best you can. You could potentially elect to fire the ship's weapons. It's up to you how you want to do this.
I mean, right off the bat, I'd like to take the teleport 300 feet forward, and it's in the direction we can see. So we at least can distance ourselves from this thing so it gets less swipes at us, maybe.
Yeah. So, absolutely. So I think for this case then, okay. 100%. Okay, so you go up 300 feet. It's going to dash. Let's see. At least to go 80. All right. So yeah, you activate that. It begins to come in. It's going to it moves 160 feet. So it's going through up. So it's 200 feet behind you. So you've let's see here, 160. So that would be 40. Then 300. So you're 340 above it. Ahead of it. So what's your next move?
Is this like for all of us to act now?
Kind of as a ship, you decide what you want to do as the crew. So,
okay.
So you all can be doing different things at that move. So this is the second turn of this. Yeah.
So, in the past, I have been able to sync with the ship and get additional movement, is that something I can still do, or are we considered already moving at full speed?
This is your full speed, considering everything. The only thing that added was your teleport.
Okay.
Do you want to just keep sailing towards the hole?
I mean, if we can do evasive maneuvers of some kind or some kind of like dodge equivalent action while not losing speed, that's probably ideal. Possible? Not possible?
Okay,
I'm
what are you trying
gonna-
to do?
Not a barrel roll.
I don't know that it'll work, but I'll take a shot at it, and with a what the hell? I don't know if it'll affect the thing this big, but with
The
a
bubble gun?
walloping ammunition to try to knock it prone. Because
I
it's
thought you were
still
gonna say
within
the
range
bubble
of Soul Forger. No, I'm not attuned to bubblegum right now.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's more of a sneak mission, and we haven't really had too many sneak missions that we need to do with. And we're not going against like spellcasters, like knowing that there's going to be spellcasters.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Caldrum, I'm just entertained by the idea of this astral behemoth. Like, you hit it, and then it rolls 62 on its strength check. Like,
That's why I kind of want to roll it too, because maybe
Let's
it rolls
see.
a 1, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have enough modifier to get up.
Yeah, it's a 1, so it's only 35.
all right, fire your weapon.
I'll use inspiration. Why not? Uh, 29 to hit.
That will hit it. It's very
For-
large.
Yeah, for non-magical, 16 damage, and it has to make a DC 17.
Okay. I'm gonna say it is
Strength saving
immune.
throw.
It is immune to the damage.
Okay.
So it's immune to bludgeoning and piercing and slashing.
Okay.
And so it just bounces off.
So it doesn't have to make the
Wait.
save?
No, I mean-
Is it immune to all or just non-magical?
We don't know yet. I've only
You don't
shot it
know
with a
yet.
non-magical.
Okay.
Well, I know what it looks like when my things don't work, so I'm not going to shoot again because that would be wasting ammo.
Right.
That's what I've got, at least for this round of things.
Okay.
oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
All right. Incidentally, then, Mal, why don't you go ahead and make a sailing check as you're trying to move the ship?
Sure thing. Digital dice don't fail me now. That's an 18.
18. Very good.
Technically below average for him, but
Yeah. It's literally average. Well, half a point.
it's a point and a half less than average. The
Ah,
average is
you're
10
right.
and a half.
All right. So you're able to move the movement closer. You got it. Anything else?
Is there any way I could do a like dodge action or like prepare a dodge action in case this thing tries to take a swipe at us? Like just be ready for it.
No, you've got the sailing. That's kind of what you're doing.
All right, that's fine. Cool.
All right. Anything from Tonk or Simon?
No, Simon's probably just running around doing grunt work with sails and stuff.
Yeah, you're just helping out. All right.
Yeah.
You got it. All right. Tonk?
You want to grow some plants on it? Maybe it needs a beard.
Do we need more plants? Do we need another baby?
It does. We don't.
No, I don't have anything at the moment.
Okay, very cool. In that case, so You got 240. You go to 400. We'll go ahead and go. It's 160. Bringing it to 300. 240. It closes in on. All right, and it's moving quick, opening its large mouth and eyes staring straight ahead.
So it's at 240 now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a shot with the molten pistol, trying to knock it prone again.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have that ammo. Okay, I do. And just try to make more of that ammo. That one's going quick.
Okay, actually, I'll say that when you found out the other one, it's also immune to prone.
Okay, cool.
You're able to figure out, so you don't need to waste wild me.
Got it. Thank you. Damn. Do I have anything that can help us go faster then?
Can
I
you
don't.
fire the
I'm a
cannons?
I'm a
Give
fighter.
us a speed boost.
It's immune to non-magical damage, and enchanting cannons is expensive. So no, I can't fire the cannons at it to do any actual effect.
No, I was saying fire the cannons to give us a speed boost.
Oh,
Does that work?
well, we don't have rear-facing cannons.
Oh,
Are we operating under Wile E. Coyote rules?
I mean, one can hope. We're on a living ship that's made out of plants, staffed by its dryad children, while in space firing at something. While we are literally carrying on our ship the seed to an entirely new world. So, I mean, is firing cannons to give us a speed boost really the most outrageous thing right now?
You know what? I'm just gonna attack it. Yeah, fuck it. I might as well. Just because, if it does get to us, at least I'll have chipped at it. Sharpshooter with the pistol.
All right.
23.
23 hits.
Magical piercing.
Yep. It is immune to magical piercing.
God damn it. I tell him, well, if it gets on us, I'm fucked. Either way. So just don't get us caught, Mal. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any guns big enough to propel us forward. And I don't have anything that I can dump overboard to make us lighter, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Did it take the D4 of fire damage?
It did.
4. Let's go. Max fire damage.
Way to go.
Damn it. Tonk, we have to make that alchemist fire gun. Then I could actually deal damage.
I mean, that my guess is that's not going to have much of a range, but,
It's got like a crossbow's range.
A flamethrower?
Not a flamethrower. I said alchemist fire gun.
So a squirt
Right.
gun.
Okay, so we're back on the third round. Then, well, no, this is the third round because you fired upon the third round. So, Mao, you doing the sailing again?
Yep, 2 seconds. Here we go. All right, that's better. 21.
21, very good. All right. So the 21, you can go ahead and give. You could choose to maneuver in such a way that you can give a party member advantage on their next check. You can describe how you maneuver to benefit that.
I mean, I've seen Cal shoot a few times and not do a whole lot. Simon's being a pretty solid deck monkey at this point, carrying the ropes and carrying the sheets. Who else can I see that's trying to do anything? Is Tonk visibly doing anything, or just kind of?
Oh, what's Tonk doing?
Tonk has got his vest open and he's like looking at his gadgets.
I think this is when you need the battle mage, right?
All right. Yeah, you can pick one to have advantage on the next ability. It's up to you.
Shits and giggles. I'll give it a tonk.
Okay. Whatever Tonk does next. Anything this time, Tonk?
Any tricks up your sleeve?
So look, the Astral Sea's weird, right? And it doesn't play by normal rules. So I have this cantrip that I haven't used in a really long time. Because, you know, I've been on parts of the material plane that don't like me using this cantrip. But I am going to try and bend space.
Okay. What's been space do again?
It's the library cantrip that let
The
us jump
library.
from one room to the other.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I see what you're trying to do here. I gotcha. Yeah, Tonk, give me, because you have advantage, so give me an Arcana check, DC 25, sir.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Let's...
It's definitely within your possibility.
You have advantage, and that's one of your things. So come on.
Okay. Thank you, Mal. Thank you. I appreciate the trust, Mal. I got a 27. My other roll would have been a 10. So
10 total
Thanks.
or 10 on the dice?
10 total.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So thank you, Mal.
All right. So Mal pilots the ship close to a nebula, giving the space distortion, and you sense out and you see the bend space. And yeah, I'll say this makes the ship get twice its normal movement, so you're able to do 120 instead of 60 this turn. Meaning it only gains 40, so it's again 200 feet away. Wait,
So
is that right?
Just to clarify, with that Helm of Stars, shouldn't our maximum speed be 10 times the int modifier of... Is it 10 times the int modifier? Or...
Of yours.
Yeah,
What's your int modifier?
+2.
So 20?
Works. Yeah, still
Yeah.
works. Never mind.
You
Ignore me.
want to argue that one?
Nope. Nope. Just mathing badly. Bad math
I mean,
for the
if
win.
Tonk were at the helm, then I think it's more, but that's it. Or if
Yeah,
whoever
sorry,
has the
so- yeah, 40 feet
headband.
difference. Yeah, against 20 feet, so 200. Okay, so on to round 4, and let's see what we have in store this time. Ben Space has definitely gotten that. What do we want to do this time?
So they're at 200?
Yeah.
I got nothing. That was my trick, guys.
Yeah, hi,
That was-
I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you weigh roughly?
I'm a barbarian. I'm just running around tying and loosening stuff. I got nothing.
All right. So Matt, given that I have worked with this crew and the seedlings in a number of ways to improve movement and that, would you allow me that I'm coordinating this in a way to give Mal advantage? I'm helping Mal
I'll
with
give
his
that to you.
sail check.
I'll give that to you. Yeah. So
I'm just ringing the chimes.
you're just like, let's go!
Ringing our
I-
wind chimes.
Simon's just running around, just being a grunt at this point.
All right. So make your sail check with advantage.
$25.
25. All right. Again, you can maneuver in such a way to give advantage to someone else's skill check. And this will be, so you go forward 60 feet. Which means that they're going to gain they gain 120. What do they gain? Yeah, they gain, where do you do this? They're moving 160 each time. So yes, they're going to gain 120. So that's going to put them 80 feet away.
And how far are we from the gate now?
You are essentially one movement's worth. However, as they get to this, the ship, everything seems to go odd. The glow lessens as you're under the effects of an anti-magic cone emanating from the creature.
What? That's not fair.
It's got 150 feet. It finally came within distance.
Maybe we can drift it on momentum.
I mean, it is space, right? Start throwing
And-
stuff.
and
That'll
the
propel
one-
us.
And the one trick I had for when he got close is a magic spell. So
Yeah, I can't do any. I can. How far away is he?
Now he's 80 feet.
Okay, so I could maybe hit him with a javelin. That's not going to do anything,
Doesn't
though.
do it. I'm gonna, seeing everything has died down, I'm gonna call out to Mal to turn us sideways. And if he can, with our momentum, I don't know if this would work. I will have Cinemoris have them fire the cannons to try to propel us more. in the direction
Are you
we're
trying to
going.
get us to drift into the
Yes,
thing using
literally.
the cannons? I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I
Which begs the
love
question,
it.
can we make it to the portal sideways?
So, maybe. Ooh, I see what you're trying to do. So here's the thing: the anti-magic cone. Okay, so you're trying to you want to like 90-degree turn the ship to fire the cannons and move through. Is that what you're trying to do?
And
That's the
then
theory.
another 90-degree turn, if needed, to go in normally. Either backwards or just back forwards. Either way.
So yeah, trying to get a 90-degree turn, so that way we're starboard to this Astro Dreadnought. Fire those two cannons to gain momentum, potentially from the blast and the force of the gunpowder going off. And then if we aren't gonna fit, shoot just the front cannon to then turn us the other 90 degrees, so that way we go into the portal backwards.
Yeah, we're Tokyo. We're trying to Tokyo drift this shit.
Way too complicated of a plan. Can we make it through sideways if we fuck this up is the first question.
Yes, let's establish if we need the second part of this plan.
You could get through sideways.
Okay.
Okay, so we just firing both cannons.
And then, second question, is the helm responsive at all, or have I completely lost control at this point?
It is like trying to drive a car when power steering has gone.
Okay.
So it'll still move.
Okay.
It'll still respond. But
Can
you're
I-
you're a disadvantage.
Can I run up
maneuverability.
and basically just be muscle with mouse turning
I
to
tell you
help
what,
him with the turn?
go ahead and do a strength check.
Oh,
And you,
to combo with that, I would have Cinemoris fire the left front cannon to help with the initial turn, so that way then when we're actually sideways, they can fire the two starboard ones to send us in the same direction that we were going.
okay. Give me. I
The
feel like we're
strangest
playing
sailing
Monster of the
check.
Week. I want to be like, can we act under pressure? No.
Yeah.
Give me a sailing check by Cinemoris. So basically, we'll do this will be a dex check for Cinemoris.
Would it be sailing or firearms?
It'd be sailing.
Does he have proficiency with sailing?
I'll say yeah. He'll
Okay.
have.
I mean, he was born from a ship.
Yeah, I gotta ask. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's plus 5 total. I'm gonna use the inspiration in chat for Cinemoris. That's 19.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. So I think that definitely makes this possible. Plus the strength. Actually, let me do a strength check for Simon.
Okay. Just straight
Great.
strength check or an athletics check.
This is going to be a strength check.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the inspiration I have from last week to give myself advantage here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's 22.
22.
I got
Very
a 5 and a
good.
17.
Okay. In that case, the sailing check would normally be made with disadvantage. I'll make it a straight roll for Mal with all this.
I'll take it. Digital dice, don't fail me now. Here we go. 18 this time.
18.
And here's the thing, because we're doing something stupid, and Matt has set high DCs for things in the past. Even with 18, I'm gonna flash of genius you up to 22.
The first 18 actually worked though, so like.
Yes, but I feel
but
like
now we're
doing
a
something
lot.
We're doing extra. We're doing extra fuckery now. So.
Yeah. We're doing some extra shit. This is
Now it's starting to feel like Firefly.
Yes. Yes. Flash of Genius was correctly applied. Good job. All right. So, it gets super close. It's massive claws reaching out. Even with this, it would be your regular movement 60. It would be able to get. It does get an attack off. But you are going to be going through the portal. So let's see what it can do with one attack action.
I don't really want to know.
Can I trigger the Ancient Chimes defensive thing? I know normally it's a bonus action, but I said I was ringing them.
Yes.
Okay. So
Remind me what they do.
So it's the Sylphs of the Chimes. Once per day, a single character may call upon the aerial spirits and the ancient wind chimes as a bonus action. Doing so causes a protective wind to rise around the ship, protecting the occupants until the end of the character's next turn. All friendly creatures on the ship gain +2 bonus to their armor class and dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Got it. So, let's do this. So this has. Okay, so. Alright, so it's enormous maws coming down first. That is going to be a 34 to hit.
I don't think that +2 AC helps, Jonathan.
Hey, look, we're not going to use that ability all that often. We've ended up on land a lot recently.
Let's see, the claw is a 31 to hit.
But you said one attack.
It's multi-attack, yeah. Then a 30 to hit. Okay. That's all good. So.
Jonathan, he did specify one attack action, and you know.
Well, if it's attacking the ship, it was just a 17. And that's only if you're attacking the hull. The sails is at 14.
Don't give him ideas.
Hey, look, we aren't killing
The
your
helm
ship.
is 20.
Matt's killing the ship.
Okay, so he didn't roll all that good, so that's 18. So that is 77 piercing against the ship.
To which part of the ship? Because certain things break with that amount of damage.
Well, it's going to go against the hull.
Okay. So
Hull should be 300.
yeah, the hull's 300.
So it's 77 off of 300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
No, it's 77 off of 250 because we technically like it was repair. Did it gain its full health back when Moki's people finished helping us repair it?
It did, yes.
Oh, okay. So then yes, off of 300.
Okay. But since all 3 attacks hit, you do have a hull breach.
But we have an atmosphere, so nothing should go flying.
So it's piercing that magic.
Oh,
That,
wait,
the atmosphere is
Wait,
within.
that magic isn't even active right now. We're all fucking suffocating.
Go with the fantasy. Ed. Well, no, you're holding your breath. You're holding your breath.
No,
You can
yeah,
all hold
that-
your
that-
breath for
right,
several
that-
minutes.
that's what I meant. That like
You're not suffocating.
we're
You're holding your breath for a few
holding
minutes.
our breath
Yeah,
to
so-
try before we die.
Yeah, so there is a large hole.
Don't make
Yeah.
me cast plant growth again.
And the ship sideways enters the color pool. As we see the Astro Dreadnought or Behemoth rather, lift itself up away from the portal and move away. Yes, that's the color pool.
Matt, don't
Why
make
does it
me
look like
don't make
there's
me
a
cast
mouth
plant
in
growth
there?
again.
Why does it look like there's a mouth in the portal?
Oh,
There might be.
We actually just went through the portal into a different astral being's mouth.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Into some crazy astral leviathan.
could cut back
Exactly.
that,
That's
right?
what I was gonna say.
No, that's what it is. It's an astral leviathan's butthole. We just flew straight into it.
Oh, okay.
Not my kink, but rock on.
All right, so
So, how bad is the hull breach and where?
all right, so this ends up right where the seedling ground is, because that's actually where you put the back of the ship to. So you see a good portion of the saplings have been damaged.
To be super paranoid, Kay is still there.
Kaya
Kaya's
is
with
still
Tonk.
here. Yeah, Kaya's
Okay.
going with Tonk.
So, we already did this once. I'm taking doors off hinges.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
We're getting
Let's
there. So
consult with Gaius first.
you pass through the color pool, and gravity seems to tighten all around you for a moment. A ripple through space and time. Boom. You glance back to see that the solitary black eye of the gargantuan beast fading from view as the portal energy closes. The primordial terror unwilling or perhaps unable to pursue you further. As you emerge into a new realm, you hear an arrhythmic, distant thrumming. The clash of steel, the sound of war reverberate through the space. As you look out, you see many floating land masses of various geometric patterns spread out across the expanse. It is a medley of cone-shaped mountains, rhomboid islands, chasms that lay open in midair, and iron fortresses in varying states of war.
I was expecting a dead planet. That's
Sounds more like Mechanist to me.
you think?
First priority is patching the hole.
No, that wouldn't make sense. We'd be burning up.
Yeah. All right. All right. So you start to take more doors off hinges.
Let's at least first talk to guys and see if there's a better or easier way to heal up this time versus like creating a huge overgrowth and then having to deal with it.
Yeah, Tonk.
Well, I'm
if
not
you
casting
can-
plant growth. That's
Okay.
not what I'm doing this time.
Maybe
I'm-
that would be better if you can channel it through Gaius, and that way he can direct the energies.
All right.
Is there a way to slow down the casting so that way you can control it more finely?
Yes, it would take me a day. I don't know if we can wait that long.
Yeah. I'm going to say what you're going to have here is about an hour, so you can short rest any way you want. So you have an hour to take care of any type of issues, ship repairs. So what I'll say this, that anyone who spends a short rest helping repair the ship, you can begin to roll the ship's hit die to repair the ship. So let's do it actually this way. For every person spending a short rest repairing the ship, you can roll one of the ship's hit die.
What's the hit die for the ship?
I think you open up. Should have been in a sense.
I don't see hit die. I see just hit points.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna make a d20.
Do
Sweet.
I get all of my benefits to this hit die?
Sure. Yeah. Well, specifically you, because you're a warden and this is a living ship.
Cool.
Yeah, I would be helping
Yep.
with the ship.
So 21.
Okay.
Is that with the +3 from its con?
Oh, from its con,
Since-
so it'd be
since
23.
Since it's hit die?
Yeah, 23.
Nice! 17 on the die for 20.
Nice. That's 43.
Four.
Something had to go low. 47.
Perfect timing.
And, Simon, are you working to repair the ship? Hello, are you back?
For now, at least.
All right. Are you working to repair to roll a d20 for hit die?
Sure.
Tonk and I did well, and then Mal fucked it up.
There's always one.
Well, I can't not do well
There's
on that.
two.
It is impossible for me
So
to not do well on that.
9 more from Simon.
So it's going to be 53 HP that gets regained. Very good.
We're at what, 286 there?
Sounds all right.
My math is less silly. Yeah.
Hey.
So Matt, I just want to be clear there. I asked you if my bonus is applied, and you said yes.
Mhm.
So I applied my periaptive wound my boon of
Yeah.
wound closure.
I figured you're doing something like that.
Okay. Okay.
To me, because you're like Tonk's thing has been being one with the ship.
Right. Cool.
So to
Awesome.
me, whether you're symbiotic, whatever, I think that's
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page on that.
Yeah. So much so that, like as another thing, I actually have a list of effects that things go wrong with Tonk if the ship falls below half.
Oh, that's a list I didn't know existed until now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's
All
part of
right.
the residue.
That sounds like a fun list.
It very much is.
Can we not explore that list?
I didn't say we should explore it. I just said it was
I'm
fun.
fine if we never roll on that list.
Yeah, so far you've been very protective of the ship, which has been really nice. So
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. If the ship ever gets below half, we're probably kind of foobarred anyway.
wow.
And just for a reminder from the original Kestrel sheet, doesn't it also heal like 10 hit points per 10 minutes or something like that automatically?
Yeah.
I think the living vessel gave us the +2 to con plus 10 hit points 10 hit points every minute.
Yeah. So I think we're just running as an extra hit die there. So
Okay.
So you now are the ship's just moving in the sky here, still able to float and fly wherever it is. As you pass through a patch of gray mist, you see what appears to be an open dragon's maw drawing closer. As the haze clears, you see that is in fact another flying ship. Its sails displaying a bloody claw.
How big and what does it look like?
Yeah. Oh, so from the beginning of that tune. On the deck, you see a hobgoblin peering through a spyglass. Red-skinned, bent over. He gestures back to the crew, and they let out the unmistakable sound of war cries as they direct their ship on a collision course with yours.
Bro, chill out.
No friendly wave. No, hey, how you doing?
Fine, Cinnamorris, fire the cannons.
At the same point, they spin this rhomboid-looking device that sends out hexagonal purple and blue and yellow orbs around, creating a field, preventing escape.
Like we were gonna run anyway.
I mean, it's always an option.
Is it though?
Well, some of us. I'm used to running.
Bro.
I gotta ask, Matt, how many ships have you made the art department make?
So they just put us on their like Jujutsu Kaisen domain expansion, just like y'all gotta stay
He
here.
really did just domain expansion us.
Pretty much.
That or what's his name?
All right, currently you are 150 feet apart.
Tosen's Bankai from Bleach.
150 feet apart. Okay. No, I believe
Charge.
I left early next week, I believe, because of birthday things. Did we have a long rest at all? I only caught some of it. I don't remember.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, cool.
I don't think we even got a short rest between our last
We got
fight.
one today.
Oh,
Or no, not today. We could have,
Like,
but we all
you
worked on
could've.
the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And then we have fired the flower in the past week, right? Isn't it the once a week
No.
charge?
No,
Or
I was
remember?
going to, but I didn't.
We did,
I went to my
yeah.
room, but then the guy disappeared. He poofed in the air. The
Okay,
giant.
yeah. So we're
Got
about
this.
to. Got it.
Thola stormed off to her room, you know.
Fucking gentleman.
Team
Yeah.
Titans problem.
Jalen has the feat that I made, so he can click when we do and don't have it. So.
Yeah. All right, let me just get this up here. Let's get this going. Yeah, so the big thing here, yeah, you got these people come in.
Me over here just adding the feet to my character sheet, like, oh.
I made that so long ago.
I'm sorry, bro. I just kept it on a fucking notebook paper. Thank you so much. You're so marvelous.
All right, so at this point, go ahead and roll some initiative.
Yeah.
All right. I really need to get alert or something so that I don't feel terrible with my plus
fine.
2.
It's like you have alert with me around.
I'm never going to. I'm sorry. It rolled 30,000 times, but my first roll was a 22.
You're literally you have a 50% chance. Do you want to roll again?
Fuck it, might as well.
Tonk, I'm assuming you want to roll again.
Nope.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have. I should not have.
Hey, you flipped the coin. You lost. It's fine. Sola, did you want to?
No, I rolled a 22. My initial
Okay.
rolled twice. Well,
Yeah.
technically 4 times with advantage.
All right. Tonk, you want it? There you go.
So 13 instead of 9, a little bit better.
Yeah. So Mel 20, Tholo 22, Simon 7, and Tonk 13. And Caldrum
It
23.
would have been 12, but I decided to flip that coin and I done
Hey.
got screwed.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So Caldrum, you're up first.
I want to look for somebody on their ship that looks like they're trying to set up like a bridge, like if they're trying to fire off like ropes to board us, or somebody that is steering their ship, somebody that looks like they're doing something important that will help them attack us. And that is who I would like to fire at.
All right. So you see 2 of them are at ballistas. Some are at the claw, ready to use it as a boarding platform.
Okay, if there's multiple at the claw, then I will go after one of the ballistas. So that way at least they don't get as many shots at us. What do these people look like? Do they look humanoid?
I mean,
There's
they're
at least
humanoid.
one hobgoblin.
Yeah, they're all hobgoblins.
Okay.
But to give you an idea here.
So, Soul Forger, Sharpshooter. Yeah. That's a natural 20. So what we gonna do with that is we're gonna burn our focused attack. So that's gonna be 12d12
Damn.
plus
son.
16.
Damn.
Dang.
Chill out, bro.
You fired. Was that a cannon or your gun?
That was my gun. But the
Nice.
focused attack gives me 2 weapon die for each extra attack it consumes. And I've got 3 attacks, baby.
Is this
So
the first time we're
sticks, and
seeing
then
this?
Yes, this is the first time you're seeing it with. No, this is the second time, because you saw it first against in the Gunakadite / Varbolg fight,
Oh,
but it was with a pistol, not with Soul Forger.
All right. So you're going after the ones on the claw or the ones with the ballista?
The ballista.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll one of the ones with my piercer feat. So it's gonna be 75 plus 16 or plus 15, so 90 damage to that one.
Absolutely.
I feel like that was a little low for the damage for how many
How-
dice you rolled.
Oh, do you want to kill it?
It's like its head just completely is like pink misted, and its body just slumps down, kind of like tilting the ballista upward because it was like aiming to fire, and so now the thing's like misaimed.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
That is my turn because it eats up all my extra attacks.
Yeah.
It's like hitting
Alright.
a dude.
I
with
will
a
drop
50
prone
cal
so that
from
way they
close.
cannot see me
Yeah.
because I will be behind the railing.
It's like you just hit that guy with a 50 cal from close range, man.
I know,
Just,
yeah.
And then hit.
Boom.
yeah, just
and then
nothing.
I'll crawl like 15 feet in a different direction so that way they don't see where I'm going to pop up next.
You got it. Thola, it's your turn.
All
Yeah,
right.
His head for you, put it on a stick, and pop that up first.
Now, someone near the end of the back of their boats that is close to the front of our boat, is there any multiple people in a 5-foot line? So I was deciding whether or not to go in my room and sunbeam them if I could get multiple in a line.
That might be hard from the sunbeam.
Could go straight 180.
It looks like just like get one of them, I think.
One of them. Okay. Then I won't do that. We're 150 feet away, right? Shit. Okay, then I'm just going to. Yeah, I can do that. Have a in the air about 90 feet diagonally from me Celestio is going to pop up and fire 2 shots at them with a bow and arrow.
Okay.
And it's going to shoot one that is the other one that's at the ballista.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's 8 for a natural 20, and then
Nice.
what's the other one? 19. Yeah, 11 plus 8 is 19. So let me get this going. Then that's going to be 46 for that. Plus 7. Wow, that's actually pretty fucking low. That's going to be 15 radiant. That was a natural 20. And then another 15. No, wait, sorry. 6 plus 7 is 13. Yeah. Wait, so I totally did my math wrong. It's going to be 13 and 15. My bad.
So 28 radiant.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that one is injured, not killed though.
And then for my bonus action, I'm just going to go incorporeal.
Absolutely. All right, then Mal.
All right, so we're closing. These guys are coming out on us. Is there a way to steer the ship so that we minimize hull damage? I mean, we're going to be side by side pretty quickly, and I'm sure there's going to be a boarding party. So my question is there a way to angle in order to minimize hull damage to us, even though we're probably going to collide?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a check.
All right, we'll do. Just flat, right?
Yeah.
That'll be a 19 on the vehicle sailing proficiency.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of move it up so you have the sturdier, like root encrusted bottom that they'll run into, where it's more give and they have to get through living, like things that'll push them off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see if that's my action. Go ahead.
In doing that, does the distance close at all?
It wouldn't close this turn.
Okay.
But yeah, anything else?
No, I don't want to burn my bonus action yet, so I'll wait.
Okay, so Hobgoblin, yeah, will fire the claw. Ooh, very nice. All right, so the claw actually goes wide and misses the ship.
Sweet.
And then we will. Hobgoblin still alive is going to go ahead and fire the ballista for 23 to hit. And that does hit the Castron does begin to pull it in. That will be for 25 hull damage. All right, next.
Does the damage threshold subtract from that, or is it if it exceeds the threshold, then you
yeah,
take all of
sorry.
it?
My bad. Yeah, so 25 going, subtract the threshold, please.
To 10.
Yes. Let's see here. The next one by the claw retracts the claw, so it can be fired again. And Tonk.
So you said that the boats are roughly 150 feet away.
Yeah.
Can I get to a position where any of them are 150 feet from me?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you get right to the edge there. Kind of just like grasp the edge and hang off. Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna burn a spell slot here. And can I get whichever one I can reach? I don't care which one, whichever one I can reach.
It's going to be one of the claw ones, yeah.
One of the claw ones to give me a DC. What is it? DC 16 con save.
15.
Cool. It gets vortex warped 150 feet out into the void away from their ship.
So this is the one that had the next chance to fire the claw. And it's like, shoot!
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, I love getting to use Vortex Warp in an offensive manner. Well played.
Just off into the void with you.
Begone, thought!
They must have decided by now, every time we touch them, someone goes down. This is not going to be fun for them.
Okay, in that time.
And then if I still have movement, I'd like to get back on the ship.
Yeah, get back on the ship. Okay, so that is the one that is that. That's 3 of them down so far.
And then because I still expect us to get borders, I'm gonna drop the cover defense at the mast. So anybody that's in it gets +2 AC and bonus to deck saves starting my next turn. And that's my turn.
Yep. We got it. Now it looks like the leader on board, surveying everything, is going to run to the loaded but unfired ballista and give it a push here. Well, that's a 16 to hit the Kestrel?
Misses.
Misses. 17 AC.
Yeah. In that case, Simon, it's your turn.
All right. I missed some stuff, so can I get a quick rundown here? Just from what I see, it looks like there's nobody on yet.
Nope.
Correct.
We're far
Okay.
away. People died. People got thrown off the boat. Not on our boat, their boat.
Okay.
And they're shooting
What's
hooks
with
at
the
us.
flying thing?
Oh, that's my celestial.
Okay. And how far away are they?
They're 90 feet in the air, like diagonal from us.
The boat's 150
the
feet away.
celestial,
Oh,
the enemy boat.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. So I can't do anything.
You've got a spear. You can do something.
Hey, yo, put them in the cannon.
I've got javelins with a long range of 120.
Ooh.
So I can't do anything.
You could wait until we're in range.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'll hold my attack action to throw some javelins when they
Okay.
get close enough, I guess.
All right, end your turn. Let's see, when the hobgoblin fires the dragon's claw. That is only going to be a 16 to hit again.
Yeah.
So dragon claw bounces off. And now the ships are 60 feet closer, so now we're at 90 feet. Which I believe that goes your held action, Simon.
Okay. So they're at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me which one you're aiming for.
If it looks like there's somebody at what would be their equivalent of Mal,
Okay, yeah, that's the one that's
captain looking guy.
Yeah. Go for it.
So that's 15 to hit.
15. He kind of, as he's managed ballista, he places his shield on top, misses, it just bounces off.
Okay. That's a 21. 17 and 12.
That hits.
Okay. For a whopping D6 plus 5. That's 11 piercing.
Hey.
And he's now got a javelin stuck in him.
Very cool.
You stick something in our boat, we stick something in you.
He feels that, and Kaljim, it's your turn.
All right. There's two people. How many people are still manning that claw thing?
That's going to be 2, I believe. Yep, 2.
Two. Okay. So
I thought I grabbed one of those two.
There was
there
4
was
on the claw.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
So
4 on the claw.
I will.
Okay.
I will attack another one on the claw, just because I don't want them coming over here. Jedi, sharpshooter, soul forger, and I'll use. What do I have? Yeah, I'll use a ricochet ammo for that to try to hit the other one as well. Uh, 21 to hit.
That will hit.
That's 29 to the first guy.
Nice.
25 to hit the second guy for
Hits.
I'll re-roll that one. For 30 damage, and they both need to make a strength saving throw DC 15 or be knocked prone.
They're dead.
Oh, sweet. We get them back to back. So there's the one with a javelin in him that looks like the captain manning the other
Yeah.
ballista. Yeah, I'll take my next attack at him. Regular ammo. I'll Deadeye, sharpshooter. 17 to hit.
Miss.
All right. Once more. Uh, 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 31 damage.
Nice. He's definitely alive.
And then I will drop prone again and move 15 feet, like in a different direction.
Hey, I love how you just like pop up behind me and start shooting.
Yeah. It's okay. You're good cover. Thola.
Nah, the ship is. The ship is.
Plus, they could totally see through me, considering I'm incorporeal.
With that, Thola, it's your turn.
I'm going to command the Celestial to follow my fire, and I am going to fire. Oh wait, they're 90 feet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to shoot a guiding bolt at the captain.
Yeah.
For 19.
19 misses. Deflects off.
Ooh, and then my Celestial is going to follow up with 2 shots with the arrow. That's going to be one of them's a 19 again. The other one's a 24.
That hits.
Wow, I am rolling terrible on these d6s. That's going to be 13 radiant.
Ooh, that's low. So, does look bloodied.
And then I like see like Caldrum hiding behind the railings and stuff. I was like, and I know I'm not going to be incorporeal the next round, so I'm like, I just like slightly duck down and walk over closer to Tonk's cover bush.
Nice. Next to the bush.
And that's my turn.
All right, now.
All right. I'm gonna pull a talk here. So look, they already have a grapple on the ship, right? They already have at least one grapple that's landed in our ship, right?
They have no,
No, not yet.
They've just shot the ballista into it. It hasn't had ropes. They haven't been able to get a claw onto the
Okay.
ship.
Cool. So there's no lines. All right, never mind. Cool idea. I'll save for later. Any other advantage to trying to maneuver in the situation? Like if I'm already trying to minimize the amount of damage and not have their stabby parts go in our squishy parts, is there any other advantage to staying at the helm and maneuvering?
It's up to you. I mean, you could try to get on where they'd have to turn to ram.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Around.
Yep, I would definitely like to A, not get rammed, and B, make it more awkward for them to board while we're taking good pot shots at them.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, vehicle sailing proficiency. Go, go, go. Not bad. 23.
23. Yeah. So so I'm gonna say you essentially this ends up putting you a little bit closer with 70 feet, but now it's a very odd. Just what you want is a very odd angle for them to try to get at you. To move forward, they're gonna have to maneuver around.
Cool. Fantastic. That'll do.
Perfect. Okay. With this, you see the ballista looks over at the captain here, and they raise. Kind of said they look around, put down, and he nods, runs up to their ship's mast, and attaches a white flag.
Oh, fuck you. Don't put us in your domain expansion and expect it to accept it. Just
Size too
surrender.
big?
Right.
Tom, it's your turn.
Ooh, don't we have a prisoner's hold? We could definitely use some prisoners in the prisoner
Not
hold.
only do we have a brig, but we can definitely take stuff from their ship if we, honor the white flag.
I'll quietly murmur, do we want to feed them? Because if we put them in the brig, we got to feed them.
Yep. We're going to make
Or
Simon cook.
do we want to feed them, or do we want them to be fed on? Because we do have a ship that wants to eat, that does enjoy, fertilizer.
Right, but I mean that the white flag has a traditional meaning you may have heard of, maybe.
No, Simon has not.
I will look at Simon and say, they have surrendered. Don't injure them, but keep them from attacking us. And then I will vortex warp Simon onto their boat.
Okay.
Didn't see that coming.
Me either.
Neither did Simon. He's
All right.
just standing there, and then all of a sudden, poof! What? Wait, what?
All right. The captain here lays down their weapon and kneels. Simon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look around. Is everybody else doing the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
There's three people alive on the ship.
Okay, I don't have anything to restrain them with, so I'm just gonna stand there, and if I'll say, "Don't get up," and just a reminder, this is essentially a teenage-looking boy there holding a giant axe, and that's
We don't know
standard-
if that's what you really look like.
that's what he looks like that's what they look like most of the time.
Yeah, but we've seen you just change forms.
Yeah, you became
So
Jajal
far, I
for
think
a
I've
hot
only
minute.
changed my face.
You became Jajal for a minute.
Oh, that's right, I did.
See, Mal, I figured putting muscle on the boat was better than just putting you on their boat.
Yeah, I mean, I'd observe the niceties, but I'm probably a little easier to take at knife point than Big Hulk and Brute over here.
This is why I moved Simon.
It makes sense. I'm with you.
Simon doesn't look very strong, though. He looks like he's like barely 5 foot tall.
It's
and
the
weighs
impossibly
like
large
100
axe.
pounds max.
It's
he
soaking
the
wet.
giant axe.
He threw
Yes.
a javelin 90 feet and hit. That
Yes.
takes muscle.
Yes, I have muscle. I don't look like I have muscle.
All right.
Your
So
your feet speak for themselves.
you tell them all to kneel and not stand up. Is that what you do?
I tell them not. I tell nobody to get up, and I'm just gonna stand there with my axe. And if any of them get up, I'm gonna hit them with my axe.
Oh, great idea.
That's solid.
Good plan.
Mal, should we
Alright.
board them?
I mean, yeah, probably. At the very least, we got to get this guy back, right? So I think we should send one over, maybe loot the ship and see what they got, leave them with some rations, then head out. I mean, they seem to have learned their lesson at least for now.
I could have the Celestial grab the captain of their boat and bring him here.
Either or. I mean, we can certainly get within closing distance so we can just jump across from one to the other. That won't take a hot minute. And they know what's going to happen if they attack.
This is my first time with you all actually getting another ship to surrender. What's the standard practice? 50% of the hold?
I mean, it's usually whatever you can take off them as long as you leave them with enough to defend themselves, so a couple of weapons and some food. So the traditional approach is your spoils are my spoils.
So Matt hasn't popped it up onto the screen, but the art department did mention that they gave us a brig.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to feed them for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
That's all. That's my concern. And if
Yeah.
they've got bladed weapons to defend themselves and food for a couple of days, at the very least they can try their best to get somewhere safer. I don't want them following us either, but I think that message has been delivered.
So did they obviously seem to understand what Simon was saying in common?
Yes.
Okay.
They speak common if you want to actually have a conversation with them, but they're obeying.
So do we close distance and board then?
Yeah, at least within 5 or 10 feet so we can hop across.
All right.
I will slowly dock, causing no damage to either ship if possible.
Absolutely.
The Celestial will board their ship then, flying down. Probably if they have a mast, maybe just on their mast, like sentry style, ready to shoot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
think I
think
would
they
have.
know-
I think I would have climbed to the crow's nest to keep the bird's eye view and just have all my guys covered.
Mhm.
And
Do y'all think they know where we are?
You can certainly ask. I
There's
call
no
out
Han?
from the top of the bird's nest.
he doesn't ask.
We're all looking at you, Mal.
I mean,
So-
I know. I was just waiting for you.
I can ask. It's not a problem. All right, I'm gonna come in
Like,
closing
you're-
distance.
You're the
Yeah.
captain. This is usually your bit here.
Sure, I mean, this is usually Jajal's bit because he's easier bait, but that's debatable. So essentially, within closing distance, you clearly speak common. Where are we?
Where? This is the holy ground of Grumsh,
The holy ground of Groomsh?
the plane of
fantastic.
war.
Oh, fantastic! This is lovely.
The plane of war. Yes.
Are there probably hundreds more ships like yours wandering around?
There's not another ship like ours.
I mean,
But yes, there's other flying ships around. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What was your intent? Just raid, pillage, destroy, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully get you at a disadvantage to do us a favor.
Oh, what kind of favor would that be?
Could just asked.
You don't have to split the loot when you force people to do things.
Yeah, we're about to find that out.
Yeah. No, it's fair. This is the plane of war. Like, you get that, right? We don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that did not
no,
escape
no
my
hard feelings. It's just
power
what
and
we do.
influence.
So that means
Yeah.
like war is sacred here, right? Do we get like the war and like the, the obviously like the rules of war, right, are very sacred
Yeah.
here? Okay.
Yeah, so White Flag surrendering do have a yeah.
An obligation.
Yeah, so actually you following it, you do go, oh good. Because it does seem to be an extra deal here on that. Continues. There's a we were hoping to. This is the Death Sword. And we wanted to take out those who would. There's a group of goblins who are more favored in the eyes of Grumsh than us. We wanted to take them out. They found themselves in it's like a large asteroid of sorts came in from the other planes. Been able to make up weapons that we've never seen before.
When you say large asteroid, you're talking about like a huge dead rock.
Yes,
Which way did it go?
we can. They begin giving directions to it. We call it the epitome.
Does that sound like our rock, Tonk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have your piece out?
No.
Okay.
So this epitome, how many goblins are on it? How well defended is it?
It's a colony. I don't know how many there are.
A colony. Let's see. Goblins come in colonies now. All right.
They breed like rabbits, so.
Can't seem to keep rabbits alive on the ship, actually.
It's anyway. There's a metal they found that has been used to power these dangerous constructs and other weapons.
Have you all
Stay on.
named this metal?
No, we have not. Well, others just call it epitomite.
Does it do anything weird, like glow in the dark, or make things float, or like?
I don't know. I saw vast machines powered by it, and the one blast they were able to tear a ship to smithereens. But we're hoping to get a crew on there. We're hoping to force all of you is the plan. Or another, we're searching for any other ship to make them at least take out a few of the machines before we could go in.
So if I'm getting this right, and again, I'm a little slow. We were the cannon fodder after you guys convert us by the sword. You send us in, we waste a bunch of ammo, and you guys come in behind.
Yeah. That's
Isn't your
about
ship
it.
a little small for that? I mean, I'm not insulting the size of your ship, obviously. I'm just saying, like, given the crew you have and how you fared so far, it feels like that would have been a little bit of a lost cause.
It seems so. We didn't know what your ship was capable of, or what you were capable of at the time.
Still got some tricks. So what's your end in this? Go ahead.
So the rock we're looking for is home to a goblin colony of Grooms's Chosen that are using it to make advanced weaponry in literally the realm of war. This feels like it's the epitome of a problem.
The epitome, you might say?
The epitome, yes, of a problem.
Again, I really want to know the number of goblins or the size of the colony or how big the big scary automatons are, but this sounds like a huge pain in the ass.
I'm sorry, Matt, I had to.
It's fine.
Cheap shots for the win. And then if we're going after this goblin colony, what do you guys want to do? You want to be our frontline fodder? Is that the plan? We're just going to trade roles? Or we could leave you adrift.
We'd go with the drift. We'd rather not be the fodder.
I had the same idea, actually, weirdly enough.
Are your tactics the average? Does everybody just attack without properly gauging the strength of their enemies?
Well, you did kind of, yeah.
Pop through a portal? Yes, we did.
What allowed you to put up that force field?
Looks it back, and it's part of the end of the ship. And,
Is it removable?
I mean, yeah, just the whole ship would fall straight down.
Is the claw removable?
Yes.
Tonk, perhaps your machine that Bingle's taught you to grow can allow you to grow a similar machine.
Or we could just take the claw.
No, not the claw, the force field.
Simon really wants that claw.
I kind of do.
Take the claw.
I will go take a look at the part of their engine that lets them do the force field thing.
I'm gonna take the claw. I'm gonna go start trying to get the claw off their boat.
Okay. You are able to get that.
Mel, we now have a claw.
Yes.
Yeah, the question is, what do we do with it?
You do have
Yeah.
a bar.
Well, we have
it's
a-
like
Other
It's
than
like-
picking up Simon, we haven't needed one until now.
it's essentially
Yes.
the claw of an ancient red dragon.
Oh,
What?
But yes, Simon basically just went in there with his axe and basically just chopped away at the base around it and just lifted it up from there.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, you see Simon walk over with it, just happy as can be, just so proud of himself with the claw.
Tonk, you want to go take a look at that drive or no? What do you think?
Oh yeah, no, I was taking a look at the engine.
Okay. So you look at the engine. Yeah, I mean, you could try to take some notes. You can do an Arcana check here to take some notes.
While all this conversation is going down, can me and Celestial go in the hold, go in their hold?
Yep.
Don't forget to check for hidden rooms.
I will do that.
Where's Barrick when you need him to see through walls?
I will use Flash of Genius on myself and get that up to a 22.
Okay. All right. Engine seems to be crystalline in nature, but you are able to get, you think, a pretty good blueprint of it.
Was I able to isolate what part of it I thought made that force field bit?
The part that makes the force field bit is also what makes the thing go. Like it's just one piece. It's just being able to be used different ways.
Okay.
So, if you go in the hold, there's gold and jewelry with a total of 2,250 gold pieces. There's a burnished platinum spyglass that you think is worth 750 gold. And then there's 7 war helmets that are jeweled for 750 gold each. Or sorry, 100 gold each, my bad. There's tools and materials that could repair your boat.
That's a cheap spyglass. I mean, Joel spent $1,000 on the one he got.
I can't hear you guys, but I absolutely want that spyglass if nobody else is going to use it.
I mean, maybe it's crooked. Who knows? Maybe it's he's slightly off on an angle. Could be one of these discount wares, like my sword.
Yeah, I mean, besides Jajal and obviously having one, the next best people to have one would be Kaldra Morai.
Oh my god. That shop just has what looks like a spyglass and it's a kaleidoscope instead.
I'm waiting for you to turn the spyglass into a scope because it's going to happen one day, damn it.
That's what I want it for.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I really hope it's off by 5 degrees.
It's okay. Tonk and I can fix that.
Well, yeah, and he can just sight it in, man. You just adjust it some, and it's good.
Kaleidoscope? Kaleidoscope. Yeah, we definitely need that boat repair equipment because we've had a couple of issues lately.
Is there anything magical, Tonk? Other than their engine?
Do they have any prisoners themselves?
They do not have any prisoners.
Okay.
I'll
Noobs.
ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. So on one of the survivors and one of the dead, it looks like each of them carried a heavy crossbow that is magical. And the one you're talking to is introduced himself as Kodar. Is wielding a magical longsword.
I will just go pick up the crossbow that's on the one we killed, and I will let Mal know about the other crossbow and the longsword.
I don't usually go for longswords, but maybe.
This, as in this, like, this is taking it from the living people. That's your call as for what, you know.
You could always leave them your talking rapier.
Would I really curse someone with that? That's just a terrible idea.
You absolutely should.
I've
'Cause
got
then
some
it'll-
spare short swords that are just hanging around in my cabin. We use them for, like, games.
This way, in
sometimes.
the future, it'll warn them of the foolishness that they are partaking in.
After it happens, though,
It can be a lesson to them. They can surrender sooner.
It's only ever warned me 6 seconds too late.
That's fine. 6 seconds earlier, he would have had half his crew still.
That's fair. That's fair.
They would have yelled out, "You're sorely outmatched. Surrender." Or something along those lines.
So you're trying to take his sword and give them your sword of warning?
No, I'm not. I'm not parting with a sword of warning at this point.
Okay.
Good.
I'm suggesting he do that. If he wants to be kind to them.
Again, I've got an extra short sword I can leave on board to defend themselves, but like in the condition they're in, 3 people on a ship that showed up with 8, like they're not going to really have much of a fight with anybody that's not allied. It's going to be real quick.
Well, just take it then.
Yeah, just take all of their magical stuff, and you can leave them normal weapons.
We're leaving them the engine so that they're not just
Plummeting.
falling.
That does seem more than fair.
Yeah.
Tom, do you remember seeing rations on board? Do they have food for a couple of days or weeks?
They do. Yeah.
All right. So I can't feel that bad. God, look at you guys. I'm growing a conscience. What's wrong with me?
You could make him suffer by using the sword of warning.
That's like worse than death. It's insulting.
I told you guys shouldn't have attacked that living ship.
All right. Anything else to pick off before we do a little recon on this rock?
So you're grabbing the sword then?
So what? You said +1 longsword?
No.
No, he just said
It's a magical longsword, and then there's also
We haven't done identify
Okay.
yet.
Yeah,
Or
there's
you just
also
had
a
the
magical,
magic up.
another magical heavy crossbow.
There was 2 crossbows and then the longsword?
Yep.
Yeah.
I grabbed the heavy crossbow that was lying on the deck along with its previous wielder.
Yeah.
Might want to clean that one up a little bit.
So I'll just tell you, this is a flame tongue longsword.
Because we need more fire damage.
Hey, we lost all ours.
You did
Crossbow.
not. You lost a good chunk of it, not all of it.
The crossbow is a +1 heavy crossbow.
Did we take both crossbows or just the one?
So
I'll
far,
take
the
both.
one.
That's up to Mal.
Mal,
Mal, do we leave him the one?
Where's your pirating spirit?
Well, when you put it that way, we kind of have to take it, don't we?
Yeah.
All
Alright,
you all
fine,
have told
fine,
me
fine,
is how
fine.
we're truly pirates, and now you
What?
show.
So you're the one talking me out of pirating in every possible bend. Now you're finally in the spirit. We're crossing in totally different directions. We gotta work on this. We gotta become a team. This is not teaming very well.
All right, so we grab both of the heavy crossbows and the longsword.
Yep. And
Okay.
I will leave, just for shits and giggles, a boring ass normal short sword that I happen to have in my cabin.
Nice.
Mayhaps Tonk and Cassandra would be able to transfer the enchantment to something more to your liking.
You can do that. That's a thing.
I
We
said
can
mayhap.
try.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Can you guys make it so this, and I hold up the javelin of lightning, comes back to me when I throw it? Or at least, like, get a chain or a rope or something that won't burn up?
We can try.
Okay. Basically, I just don't want to have to worry about losing it, which is the main reason I haven't used it most of the time.
So when Tonk says we can try, it's with the smile. We're like, he loves tinkering with things, so yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll see what I can do. I'm not
He just wants to
guaranteeing
play.
anything, but like,
We put a magical
forward to
grip
the
on it
opportunity.
that brings
Oh,
it.
speaking of javelins, I need to go up to the captain and yank mine out of him.
Sorry, need this back.
Ah!
And I don't do it gently either. I just go like, oh, excuse me, here, I'm just gonna...
I feel slightly bad, so I'll try to patch him up real quick so he doesn't bleed all over his deck.
Makes sense.
Actually,
I mean, it was a nice ship you had here for a minute.
But he does give you directions to the strange planetoid. And
So I feel like it's a little bit obligatory just to tell you, Captain and Captain, if we see you again, we're definitely going to kill you. Fair? All right.
Yeah, no, that
Same
makes
page.
sense. Yeah,
Same page.
Like, yeah, I'd totally kill you. So that makes perfect sense.
I love how this dude's just like, I mean, yeah, that's
That's
this,
fair.
this, is,
Ah,
this is the realm of war. I mean, yeah, it makes
Yes, that makes sense. That's fair enough.
Pirates
They
are
do
pragmatic,
say-
right?
All is fair in love and water.
Yeah, like, speakers, be careful. There's, you could say, different weather here.
What does that mean exactly? Keep
It
talking.
means there's wars and battles going on in these skies continually. It's not unusual to be caught below one, and the storm of shrapnel and
So we
carnage.
got rid of Akir to only run into another set of storms. Joy.
I mean, these may be avoidable if your boat, for example, can disappear for periods of time.
So what you're saying is there may be a point at which it starts raining men.
Yes.
And perhaps bodies will be hitting the floor.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
You're all terrible.
no!
And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back here at 9:20.
Wow.
Oh gosh, I'm sure you guys might be eating. Bye.
Fantastic. Here we go. Let's go in here.
Why must everything have a terminate?
Has anybody else seen that thing of It's Raining Men and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor being the same song just from two different perspectives? No? Just me? Okay.
Just you.
Okay.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
No, that was it. That's it. It's the same event, just two different perspectives. Or two different opinions.
Nice. Jalen, you back? I guess not. You're muted if you are. There we go.
Gosh, I was like, oh, I bathed and cooked my son in that 10, 15 minutes. I was like, well, I didn't cook him. Cooked for him.
I was with you most of the way.
All right.
I found the meme and put it in chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
The meme
So-
game is strong today.
As you are attempting to get back to your ship, let this hobgoblin crew go where they might in this large groundless plain. Move in. You continue now.
I am curious. Being that we aren't on the astral sea and we're on this plane here, is there like a universal up-down gravity? Like, I know gravity was weird in the astral plane, and like localized things created localized gravity, but is there a universal up-down gravity here?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
You can tell that from the big objects you see, they seem to have their own localized gravity. You see, like, as you see a bit of ship that's just floating through the skies freely. must have their engine still intact. As it gets close to one of them, it suddenly just falls like a free fall and crashes into it. Sticks. And some of them even sticks like upside down. Like it has its planar gravity to its own.
Cool.
So you might want to stay away from big things.
Steven's over here asking if he can give inspiration since he's not actively playing.
He can't benefit from it, so
Yeah.
It's your nickel.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah. The only limitation I did that was when the character was being played. Players' characters being played. Characters being played, you got to be like, I want them to have inspiration. It's like someone misses every session. Oh.
So, do we have to get this rock back out to the Astral Sea?
Would you want to leave it here?
I mean, no, I wouldn't.
How does
But
one
I'm-
move a large goblin-infested rock? I'm a little
How-
confused here.
How did we end up on a goddamn plane of war?
Well, see,
It's
there was
'cause we
this
went into
really
the
big
space
astral
bubble.
behemoth.
there was a space butthole, and we decided to go in it. That's how.
Simon, do you really explain it like that?
No, that's Ryan saying that.
Oh, okay,
Simon
okay.
doesn't say that. Simon's just looking at his new Dragon Claw launcher thing, that he's very happy with.
I am curious though. With the other meme you posted in chat, do we need to somehow find a way to turn that white?
Oh, I didn't see the end part until after I posted it. Okay, I did mention that underneath it.
Okay. So, even if we can go free this rock from the colony of advanced weaponry goblins, the chosen of Grumsh with powered machines and weaponry,
Well, we have a quandary.
how do we get it back out the butthole?
Is that portal still there, or did it like it closed behind us? Right?
It did
Or-
from this end, but
Okay.
I mean, you do have that charged piece.
Would I?
That was a piece
be
of getting
cons-
it home.
Matt, would Simon be considered familiar with it? I mean, we just spend a bit of time there.
Familiar with the astral
The
plane?
astral plane, because I got a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get us there, but I think the headband would be a good idea, and I'm gonna need at least. It depends. Can I attune to two different things on one short rest, or will I need two rests for the two
Hey.
different things?
You could change it all out on a short rest. That's
Okay, I would need at least a short rest, and the headband would be a good idea. I don't need the headband, but it would definitely help.
Well, let's find the rock first.
Dwayne Johnson?
But that sounds like a plan. How exactly are you gonna
Yeah. How does that
get
work?
us there? My thought was our cube.
I hold up my amulet. This can help me. It can take me places.
Take you places like jump planes. Like,
Yeah,
can it carry a planet with it?
a planet? No. I think technically it can only get a couple. It can only take us, but I'm hoping Matt would let us take the ship with.
But we need to take the rock with us. I mean, now also I would remind you all we have to do this without disrupting Matt's other campaign on the rock.
grassland on the rock. For
Whole lot of
Cenarium.
Can you imagine? We just land on there.
You have no
Nice.
connection to the weave. It all goes down. No more magic for you.
I'm a fighter. I don't need magic.
So as we push off from this goblin ship and the hobgoblin ship and make a little bit of distance, do we need a short rest right now, or are we pretty okay?
I mean, I could use
I mean,
one just in general right
The
now.
weave is why you have so many HP. You'd lose all your HP.
all 1 HP.
What?
I'm level 11. I don't even, as a fighter, I don't even have 100 HP.
Well, I'm saying you'd go down to about 8.
How would I go down to 8? My con modifier is just +1.
Magic is the reason why we've got
Right.
ridiculous HP.
Sir, I've helped you design some classes. What do you mean the hit die just changes to single digits?
No, without the weave, you're a commoner.
Oh.
Anyway, continuing on this campaign, this world, and this plane of existence.
But one last real quick thing. Go ahead, check out. We should post a link to The Rock on startplaying.games. You know,
Thank you.
sounds like it's gonna be really awesome. I know.
Billy
There's a few
slash
other.
the rock game.
I know there's a few other people in his other games that are very, very excited about it. So, you know, go check that out.
Shameless plug.
Dude,
All
I've
right.
got so little shame at this point in my life. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Anyway. So, this is going to be a stay the course check, which is usually done by Jajal. Therefore, it's going to be a little harder to pull off. But, because there's a lot of magic items he has that aid him.
I mean, I've still got my cool hat. That'll help a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could help being someone who's good with places and maps and stuff like that. I guess I could try
Okay.
being a quartermaster.
It's all good. So, in that case, this will go ahead and be navigation. So, do you have proficiency in navigator's tools?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. In that case, it'll go ahead and be an intelligence check.
Oh my god, are we sure we want me to do this? That was gonna be like
Open-
You
Open
spoke
question.
up.
Yeah, you spoke up.
It's okay. I believe in my. Oh, that's not bad. 18 minus 1.
You have a minus. You have a minus.
I mean,
Ah.
Jajal would too if he doesn't have
Yeah.
if he doesn't have
Also has a
the
minus when he doesn't
headband
have my
and
headband.
also proficiency. He would be negative as well.
The only reason
That's
his is a
what the
positive.
navigator?
Yeah, the only reason Jajal's was positive was because of his proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So funny.
So for the record, the next time we need to do this without Jajal, I'm just letting every note. I have +4 intelligence bonus.
Can't you also
And-
make navigator's tools and be proficient?
Well, no, but I do add half my proficiency to all tool checks, even if I'm not proficient.
There you go.
So,
So you're at least semi-proficient.
like,
The real issue is just getting you high enough over the deck you can see things.
I mean, yes.
I can get us through a maze. I can't get us through space and other planes. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So, Thola, you take the ship. You travel some time utilizing the directions, marking the different floating areas, staying clear from negative areas. We've been pretty good. I need another stay the course check.
Okay. All right. I'd like, Tonk, do you want to try it all? If not, then I'll do it. I'm just going at it. Oh, could I give myself?
I'm
Oh,
happy
no,
to
that-
help if you,
You can't
if you can
give,
get
you can't
advantage of
give
it.
guidance, right? To it, like, because it's not a skill check or whatever.
It is a skill check.
You
It's
could.
a skill check.
Oh,
How
yeah.
about Simon
Then give myself
wants
guidance.
to try? Simon wants to
No.
try.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna guide Simon. If he's like, I want to try, I'm like, sure, have at it. I slap him in the butt and like, go ahead.
Tonk's just chilling, like, leaning up against the railing over here,
It's
just
like, what is
waiting.
going
Like if the jaw can do it.
I'm gonna use the inspiration I got from chat earlier.
All right. And the D4.
Oh, and the D4.
I will attempt to help because y'all backseat drive me all the time. I'm going to backseat navigate y'all.
Okay, so do I not need the inspiration then?
Yeah,
if
I
you're
would take
helping?
them both. I would take them both, bro.
It doesn't.
Well, I
do anything
can't.
for both.
Roll 3d20 and take the
No,
highest.
it's guidance. Not. Oh, you're talking about Mal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I can help, maybe I can. It's totally Matt's call.
Well, this is because you're all working together. Just who's helming it, so
Okay.
just a regular roll.
Yeah, I'll slap him in the butt.
Okay.
And,
Well, then I'm gonna use my
Okay.
inspiration to give myself advantage. Wow, that's pretty dang good. Total of 20.
hey.
There you go. All right.
Almost a natural 20, which would have given me proficiency, but oh well. So close.
All right. Oh, that's right. You got that fun one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you get
So,
a 20 in
because
something,
of-
you become proficient.
With my background, instead of picking most of my proficiencies, I talked to Matt and basically I can replace the proficiency I would have gotten through my background with whatever I get as natural 20s
Right.
until I
that's
have them
good.
filled.
Right. It's not.
So
not
it's only a
eternal.
few.
Yeah.
So basically, anytime I've heard a new language spoken, I've rolled myself and I haven't gotten a natural 20 yet for it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The only thing I've gotten
the
so
idea
far-
is discovering what they were proficient in before they
Yes.
lost them.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
like so far I've only gained stealth.
That's a good one to gain.
Yeah. I picked 2 like just from the base one for my class of athletics and perception, and then I don't have any other proficiencies gained other than
Oh, that's
now.
cool.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Hashtag amnesia.
we need
Exactly.
a third and final check to find. You seem to be closer.
All right, let me do this one here. You want to guidance me, so you get everybody
I
else.
will. I will. Oh, if Tom's like, it's my turn. I'm just like, all right, Tom. It's your turn. And I tap him on the shoulder. You got this.
Thola, is that a spyglass on your belt?
It's a D4, right?
It is. I
And
found
Jajal-
it on the boat.
Put an inspiration in chat too, so go ahead, use that too.
Yeah, we have 3 currently.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab another one just to
Yeah.
stock up on it.
So, I would like to point out that I don't actually have proficiency with Navigator's tool, so my roll is only a 27.
Oh, fuck off.
This fucking guy. This guy.
Only a 27. There's a 31 hit.
Let's see, you got the +4 from intelligence, half of proficiency is a 6, the guidance, and then what'd you roll on the d20?
18.
Okay.
If I had proficiency with it, including the guidance there, it would have been 33.
Jeez.
Wait, didn't you just say you had half proficiency? So that would have just added another 2.
Unless he
Oh.
gets expertise from
No,
it.
actually,
Unless all your tools are just at expertise.
all of my tools are at expertise.
Right. Yep.
There's
that's,
different words for that for a reason. You can't just say if I had proficiency and then add 6.
So very good. That means you are able to find yourself here.
Hell yeah.
At first glance, how big is this rock? Is this like a big rock or little rock or like a huge monster planet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all of the above.
Like, is this like Pluto or is this like Jupiter?
I'm really hoping not like Jupiter.
Pluto's not a planet.
Shut
Oh
up!
my god.
Shut your stinking face. Pluto will always be a planet in my heart.
All right.
Same.
So, for just a moment, you hear a slight hum and flicker of light come from the piece of this dead world that you've brought with you. A moment later, you see it at long last. Epitome. Floating in a dismal expanse of the plane of war. It is an unimpressive sight. Not more than 10 miles across. It appears to be little more than a badly cracked and lifeless hunk of stone. There is just one visible structure on its surface, an encampment of metal buildings surrounded by high walls, armed with ballistas. Outside the walls, figures drag carts of excavated material toward a factory that seems to descend into the core of the dead star itself. Landing this ship in an unoccupied location will be easy. Entering the heart of this dead world will be more challenging. What do you do?
Did we happen to get any tungsten rods from that hobgoblin ship?
No.
That we can just drop on.
I was gonna drop something, like say, just drop in like alchemy flask and just alchemist fire, just brah, brah.
Just hammer of God, that shit.
Yeah.
So size of the fortress, size of the encampment, whatever that metal building is.
The whole rock is 10 miles long.
Right.
Yeah. So the encampment itself is fairly sizable. Looks like there's probably 15 or so buildings. Different ones are connected. I'd say you have to make your way through.
And then you said ballistae, and then any other obvious defenses?
The blister's what you see. You see some large machines moving around inside.
The building's
quick.
made out of non-flammable material,
It's metal.
so extra hot heat might work.
Matt, did we get a short rest while we were traveling or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say with those, cause you got three successes in a row. Take a short rest because there was no more issues.
Sure. Might as well get some airline back.
Missed all the fun, but
Thola, if you want to mechanics it, you could Balm of Peace, run around, heal people more, and then get your Channel Divinity back on the short rest.
I mean, I could. Will I? No. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if anyone looks bad.
I've
Does
not
anyone
heard.
Yeah, I don't think anyone looks bad, so I didn't really care to.
Simon was like, I need a short rest. I was like, oh, I guess he's hurt.
I was at just over half.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
more just a.
So your
Oh, that's
instructions
right,
were
because
to
you
take
actually got on their ship.
I can make a snack though, and you could take an extra hit dice. If you
Your
want.
instructions were to take your shard and get it to the heart of this thing. So if you'd have to make through its structure
Okay.
in order to get to its excavated center.
We're also assuming that the excavation's the only place to get to the center, right?
Mhm.
There's not just like a random hole Death Star size that, like, you know.
It's not.
Okay. I had to ask.
We could always
It
go
looks
to
like
the
they've
far
excavated this thing. It was like solid, and they.
Side. We could,
Also,
we could
quick
always
note,
dig
I
our
s-
own hole.
I switched out my bracers for the Griffin ones.
Nice. We could always travel to the far side and dig to meet them halfway to find the center, though. That may take months and months.
I don't think
Though
Kea has that time.
Thola, Tunk, and I might be able to make some gunpowder to just blast our way through.
I mean, for the record, it's just goblins, right?
Yes, and
Yeah,
if there are
that's what they said
thousands
to the
of them,
kobolds.
that's what those hobgoblins said about us. Oh, it's just a random ship.
Good point. Good point. And something about automatons. Should we try to land somewhere some little distance away and then sneak our way in and see how far we can get before we get in trouble?
Here's the thing.
Go invisible right now. Cinemoris, make sure which seedling is it that we normally have activated, or is it just Gaius that we ask?
I think
To
it's up to
activate what?
Gaius.
Gaius, please make sure we're invisible.
Oh, yes.
Currently.
So Caldrum, we didn't get tungsten rods, but if we stay just outside of the gravity bubble of the rock, we can be sideways and fire the cannons down into the gravity bubble.
So you want to be orbital cannons. Okay. Cannonballs about this big, maybe? Might work.
Hmm.
They will definitely know we're here.
Or we can try our best to bypass them all with the magic of your key knife.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah?
Yes, if you could, we can do another showing of the Ladies' Island, and hopefully not going under any arches.
Hmm?
Or we can... No. Unless we're able to get visualization or a piece of the center of the rock, and then Jajal can just use his helm and teleport in. Or teleport us all in.
Yeah, if he gets like a good eye on the place with his spyglass, is that how familiar does it come?
There's a factory on top of it. I do think we'd have to get down. Maybe one of the familiars could sneak their way in and grab a piece from the center if they make it down.
And get you guys there.
Then we would be able to teleport in.
Certainly try.
I mean, if we have, I think a handful of teleports, like getting in is nice, getting out is nicer. So I think, I forget if Jajal has 3 a day,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been enough days
Okay.
where the helm would have recharged.
So basically, his normal mistake, plus 1 in, plus 1 out. Law of averages.
That is why I suggest we get him a piece of stone from the heart if we can, if we're going to attempt that. Otherwise, we land the ship and sneak in with the power of your key.
Either
you
one
wanna
works
do?
for me. I mean, what's likely to be less obvious? A mechanical bird type thing, or
Yes.
okay,
If what they said is true and they have automatons, that might be something that they have. And I don't know if any... Cassandra, do you have the ability to make something invisible?
I do. It's strange. It's like somebody leveled up my stat block. It's amazing.
So mayhaps we send Jet just in case they can see through invisibility. At least an automaton can blend in if they do in fact have automatons.
seems reasonable.
All right.
Are you alright with that, Tunk? I don't want to be offering up your familiar without your consent.
Well, it makes sense.
Who's quieter, Jet or Noctis?
Oh. Dola, do you have anything you could give one of these as well?
To the familiars.
Yes.
Enhance ability.
Yes, I thought something that would do that. That's exactly what I was wondering.
I actually don't have it on.
You know how prepared.
Oh, no.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But do you want to get hella HP or
What?
no? I'm just thinking about like temporary or max HP. I can do that for
He's
you.
like, but yes, I can. I'll have to concentrate, but we can make one. Who am I making invisible?
Noctis is proficient in stealth. He's got a whopping +3.
Let me look here. That's better than Jet has.
Okay, so I'll summon out Noctis and I'll tell him you're trying to find your ways deep down into that rock as possible. I can only see through your eyes out to 100 feet. Wait, is it? No, out to a mile, but it's 100 feet that I can talk to him.
Yeah, that sounds
So try to get as deep down as possible and bring back a rock from there. Or it would have to be a stone. Yeah, like some a rock of like a piece of the meteor or dead planetary body.
Yeah, I would say it's gonna have to be some of the special stone. I think for this.
Okay.
Make it fun. So, Cassandra weaves her hands around. Says, I like the bird. She blows. It's almost like she blows the form of Noctis away. As it fades into almost like a smoke. All right.
Fly, and I send him off.
Very good. Let's get some appropriate music. And so you're going through their eyes, I'm assuming.
Yeah, if I can,
Yeah.
if that is allowed. I would at least be watching, if nothing else, because
Well, it's going to go into like this building. So.
Yeah, because I know I can only talk to him out to 100 feet telepathically. But he just follows the command as best he can.
Right.
And then he's got proficiency in stealth and perception, and has keen hearing and sight, so has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Okay.
And flyby, so he doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Sure. So he flies by several large constructs made of wooden barrels and constructed metal with large claws that look like they could crush solid steel. Looks like they're made to be piloted by small creatures.
Max. I'm narrating all of this so that way everybody knows what's going on. Because I can see and hear from him, but I can speak out of my own body.
Yeah. The clang of hammers and tools with crashing footfalls of heavy constructs keep everything advantageous for Noctis. You'd think only something like thunderwave or some magical noise could even make its way or be heard in this crazy world, this crazy place. There's pipes that funnel steam into all types of machinery that powers it and makes it move. You see, through Noctis' eyes, you see a goblin fall and accidentally puncture one of the pipes as this line of steam, and you see 3 of them keel over dead as their skin has been burnt off by the high temperature.
Noted.
The constructs seem to be made most for mining. And as Noctis gets closer, you see one that is currently non-functional being loaded with slugs that seem to be glowing and provide the power to make it move.
Oh, okay. So slugs, not like shotgun ammo. Slugs, like literal.
slugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was also questioning. I was like, wait.
In hunting parties and patrols around, as Noctis flies far above invisible, are in green-skinned goblins, armored, look battle-hardened, vicious, intelligent. They walk along these almost dog-like animals, except their claws are 5-fingered pronged. Skin, you see the ribs through them, and almost a large mohawk of green hair goes off the back and flows into a tail. Their ears about 3 feet go off their head, hear very well. And therefore, we need our first stealth check from being heard.
All right. I'll use inspiration for this. No, 15.
Passive was 14. That was close.
Wait, isn't he invisible?
So it would have had advantage.
Oh, so it would have been an advantage. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so you didn't need the inspiration, and then
Right.
Yeah.
Save the inspiration.
Yeah,
You always
sweet.
have advantage on self checks.
Yes.
All right. So
Thank you.
the outer walls surrounding this blackened steel facility are 15 foot high and fashioned with razor wire. Currently unoccupied, there are 4 towers 25 feet high with crudely constructed ballista mounted atop them. On the outside, a pair of goblin battle constructs patrol the perimeter. Noises of clanging metal can be heard echoing inside. You move fairly well through, and you pass through a large doorway with large industrial doors and leads into the facility's front entrance. Large barrels are haphazardly piled up here, all brimming full of darkly colored ooze that sparkles with strange light. Tracks of dirt and slime mark the frequent passage of goblins. A large mechanical construct easily lifts a large vat of slime, its movements jerky and stuttering. You see they seem to be operating, feeding, and breeding slugs.
Cute.
And there's one in here that's looks like they're grinding some of the ore that's found in the heart of this dead world and making into a fine powder and putting it in the vats to feed and change the slugs. Go ahead and give me another stealth check through this room.
Uh, 18.
18. All right. Fly through, seeing these slugs devour these pieces of ore that create them and seem to give them this ability to power the machines. Through Noctis's ears, you overhear goblin voices as Noctis approaches a new room. A dozen small bunks line the walls, and some of them have figures visible under the blankets. There's a small chest in the corner of the room with a statuette sitting on top of it, and a almost half-empty shelf nearby it. A pair of goblins sit at a table covered with scattered tools and large, slimy slugs. A slumbering goblin wolf lays in the corner. Give me another stealth to move through.
17.
17. Very good. Now, you've moved deeper through. You find the source of the dread sprawl's pervasive din. There's a large factory area. An overhead mechanical crane moves objects back and forth. Goblins stand atop scaffolds as they mount exterior plating onto a pair of battle constructs. One of them clangs against the hulk with tools. Another one reaches into a bucket and grabs a slug, which it inserts into the back panel of one of the constructs. You see that it seems from above. A goblin boss looks down. Make another stealth check.
15.
15, still good. Even though the pit boss here seems very, very keen. Does not notice the invisible bird. As he flies through the next doorway. Here, junk is sprawled everywhere. From discarded work boots to hunks of twisted metal to broken mechanical devices that occasionally let out sparks. Seems the goblins use the space as some sort of scrapyard within the facility. A few large green and purple slugs slither around through the mess. You see there seems to be unfinished weapons littered about. Swords, flails, and other devices. But nothing's really occupied in here. Until they go to the next room that you recognize quite easily. This is some type of smith's room. It's dominated by the presence of a very large smelter. The outer metal glowing a faint red from the concentrated heat within. You see a construct carries raw materials over to the forage area, while two other goblins labor over a table covered with tools for the moment. You can feel its heat. You know not to get too close. Make another stealth check.
14.
14. No wolves in here. You're okay. And finally, move your way to what looks like up a stairwell to where the foremans would be. In this long hallway, an imposing goblin stands on a 5-foot raised platform at the northern wall. He glances through a window slit using a control panel to operate the overhead crane in the factory. At the southern end, pipes protrude from the wall near a reinforced door that is closed. So, I'm going to have to get by this particular person. but give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
17.
This was a 16.
Oh shit!
It's just barely skirting by so many of these.
That's rough.
I wish there was a way to improve familiars. I guess technically you could try to train them in the sidekick stuff, but that's so much investment. One level of expert would be great, though.
Okay. I need you to make a perception check.
That I will use the inspiration on. Oh wait, no, he has that too. Never mind. He's an owl. He has advantage on that. Keen sight. Let's go. Oh. 9.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Then you see the doorway that seems to lead to the center visual site.
I can't direct him anymore, so he just
He's
has
going
to
to go.
Yeah, he just has to go.
And there is a large blast of lightning. And your connection is broken.
Yep.
All right, who's up next?
And there was a ring, ring. It seems that they are being alerted to something going odd.
Well, there was some trap that Noctis was unable to spot. Lightning of sorts.
It seems all like
Wasn't me.
from what you are telling us, Caldrum, is that there is a lot of these slugs that seem to power the suits that they use.
From what I
That
can
was
tell,
39 lightning damage for the record.
God damn.
So how many bags of salt do we have on board?
Not much, actually.
I actually bought a decent amount of salt and spices when we went to whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
place
he's just
is.
talking about salting all the slugs.
I know what I'm talking about.
I haven't made a blunderbuss yet, so we can't just shoot salt at them.
So there's like rooms and then rooms and rooms and then more rooms, right? Like this is a fairly complicated facility, by the sounds
So
of it.
so there's 6 rooms. And then there's the outside perimeter you have to get through. Then there's 6 rooms. And they understood that this next room would be the 7th room. And that was to get to the center.
It's good information either way.
I have a lot of information. So much that if I'm giving you any investigation checks and that, it's like flat out advantage is what you get from this. Because you're aware, because it's something I didn't include just in case you guys got through for time. But generally speaking, like there's chest checks, all these things are going to be an advantage to notice.
And plus, we can use some of those pipes to our advantage, not only to hurt others, but obscure the view from us.
That's certainly true.
I mean, I guess Cassandra says the only other thing is if we wanted to see if they could get into, if Jet could get into the 6th room and come back.
If only we had a cat to go. I feel like he can do it.
I mean, if the goal was to bring back a rock, we fail. If the goal was to figure out what's on the way down, we definitely figured it out. So, is it worth risking another familiar to try to bring us back a rock?
What?
I think that depends on the person whose familiar it is.
It would take me about an hour to resummon Noctis.
So you had said that we would need one of the special rocks. Were the special rocks in room 5 and 6? Was that what was going into the forge?
Yeah.
Into the smelter?
Yeah. So if you want to do this, we could give whatever advantage we want, and I'll just do a series of quick woes to see if it happens. We won't do all the descriptions.
Let's see. Let me check one thing.
I know if we're gonna bodily go in, I definitely want to bring Bingle's pistol. So I would have to attune to that.
I see. So you want to take some time anyway, because you want to try to take people out without killing.
Well, at least quietly, right?
Yeah.
You want to get as quietly in as you can initially. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, let's just have Jet see if she can grab a piece from that last room and not go through the door that triggered the trap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The good news is there's these pieces all around. So once you grab
the window that I saw that the guy was looking out of.
Mm-hmm. That's a window on the inside.
Oh, on the
interior
inside.
window.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, if that was a window to the outside, could I place where that was so that we could just zoom in from the outside?
I mean, you do see the roofs here, so if you wanted to site teleportation about where the roof was in that final thing and burst down.
Oh no! I'm not trying to kill us all, especially not without Jajal here. If we're all gonna die, we'll die together.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have Jet go down, try and grab a rock.
All right. So Cassandra invisible Jet, so they can have advantage on these stealth checks. All right. So first one, 14. Or sorry, this is going to be DC. Yeah, I was right the first time. 14.
18.
Excellent. Next one is DC 13.
Nat 20 for 23.
Nice. Now DC 14.
17.
Very good. Then the next two are 12s.
18 and 22.
Okay, this last one's a 16.
Nat 20 for 23.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you did so well above them. I'm going to say they were able to grab this piece and stealth back out. And you have a good piece of this room.
So that would at least get us into the furthest room if we teleport in there.
Yes. Which would be room 6 art department.
In that time, I would have swapped attunement. Oh, I feel so bad to give up the cloak, but I feel like I can't take off my vestige. That would be disrespectful.
Yeah. I've just seen art department be like, what room are they going in? I've made all these rooms.
I can't in good conscience take off the vestige, so I have to unattune to the cloak.
Please add those rooms into the art page if we don't go into them.
Boys, roll well on your initiative because I don't have the cloak.
All
I'm
right.
gonna swap the floppy hat for the Aquan Quiver.
We haven't got
And
a
not
good
going to
option
attune to
for
the
that?
flaming longsword.
Okay, so yeah, do all that. As you guys do that, I'm going to go ahead and get room 6 ready in my encounter because there's no way you're getting in there quietly. It's going to be a big thing. So
What do you mean? I get 3 attacks.
And we gotta fight our way back out again. So like this could be a huge birthday party. We'll see what happens.
What are you talking about? We're teleporting back out once we're done.
If we can. We'll see.
Jajal's there with us in spirit to teleport us in and out. He just doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah,
He isn't forced to die
I'm gonna give you that.
unless Mal, you attune to the helm. Just so that way we don't have to. That way it's like, okay, Jajal, stay on the ship in case somebody, attacks us again.
You could do that.
It's like, first mate, give me your helm, and you're defending with Potani and the seedlings.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Jajal's player, if you're watching and you're like done with your stuff, feel free to come on.
Yeah. Forget
But
them kids.
if you're with children, stay with the children. I'm just saying.
Assuming you like the children.
I want some candy and some cake, dang it. I should message him.
It's all good.
Yeah,
All good. Either one's fine with me.
Oh, he was playing WoW, and now it's closed.
Oh,
Coming in hot.
I'm good with that.
One more blade. Totally fine with that.
I'm assuming.
Well, he
if
doesn't
the
use
hero's fine
blades.
with it.
He uses a whip.
thanks.
All right, everybody good on their preps?
Oh. Wait, no, I don't got tons of spell slots here. Let me see what I can do real quick.
Let's see. Yeah.
So
Hey!
It's the kid.
so how obvious is teleport?
It's a pretty big of purple.
I imagine it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Okay.
I mean, if someone was using sorcerer shenanigans, I might be like, maybe we could do something. But other than that, it is like displacement of air. There is sound barrier. There's a lot going on.
Well, within the time that everyone's getting their stuff situated, I would telepathically bond us.
Mm-hmm.
Raries.
I'm just
Yes,
I'm just
Raries.
looking at Pass Without Trace.
Happy to help. We'll see if it works.
So somebody
I
else has
don't-
the
I would definitely have
headband.
to start that.
No,
You have it currently.
yeah, you have it.
Oh, so well,
So you would have had an hour to change your attunements.
okay, then that is perfect. Cool.
So if you wanted to swap the headband out, or if you need it for the teleport, I don't know.
No. I need the helmet for the teleport.
Gotcha. Mal can start us off with the Pass
Yep.
Without Trace. Jajal can have his hood up on his Cloak of Invisibility.
Yay!
Yes, because he needs to be sneakier.
I mean, if we pop into a room and then freeze, you think there's a chance they won't see us?
You can also put down darkness too,
I
right?
can actually cast darkness if you need it.
Couldn't be
Yeah, but then we
obvious.
can't
Yes,
see.
but then nobody else can see.
It's okay. He just holds our hand and we all like walk out of there because he can see.
We have to sing Kumbaya or no?
Oh, if you want. Well, we can do it in our heads telepathically. So if you want
Got
to.
All right, I'll go ahead and burn the Pass Without Trace before we pop in there.
Okay. So Path Without Trace is up.
What are the odds for teleport when you have a piece, but you haven't seen it? That's the question.
Pretty good odds.
Well, yeah, just because you have the piece. I think that's the.
Yeah, the piece is 100%, right? Or
Yes.
very
Did
high?
y'all?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you're ready, so you're at Pass Without a Trace. So you're going to attempt a stealth check. So what I'm getting here is we're holding actions to burst behind something to try to hide immediately. Yes,
I didn't
Is
say
this-
it made sense.
Well, because it does dampen the sounds So maybe
I know. I'm just.
makes it a little bit better.
You,
Yeah.
you just need to tell the DM the
Yeah.
plan. That's all
So-
the DM needs to know. What it's
Question.
trying to do.
If I were to cast darkness on myself,
Cast it
And
on
then-
something you can cover.
and then we teleport, would darkness come with us? Would that?
So you cast darkness on like a coin, stick it in your mouth, and then you can open and close your mouth for when you want the darkness to be emitted.
That sounds
No.
crazy.
Is
What is this like the second edition version
darkness
of
can
light
be-
spell?
If you put darkness in a container, it like closes it off.
I was just gonna ask if it was gonna improve our chances. I will burn the slot if it'll help us.
So the thing with the darkness is that it's also very like, oh look, there's a big
Darkness.
thing of darkness just came
Yeah.
in my room. So if your idea is to then not to know your approximate location, it's just up to you. What are you gonna do? Let's get this moving.
So
All right.
I am for, because dude was looking out the window, right? Now, I mean, that was before the alarm went off, but
Yeah.
I would have seen with Jet what was going on. So
Yeah,
is
they're
there
still
a major
opera- they-
difference?
They're still operating the crane.
Okay. So if we go in, like, as long as we're coming in sort of behind them and we do so quietly, like, we could get stealth in there behind
Might be
him.
able to.
But we don't know exactly where we're going to land, right? We have a rock. We're going to pop into that room. We don't know where in the room we're going to be.
Yeah, I would say it's
Correct.
going to be it's going to be a very high DC, based on the room and the idea that you're going to have to, like, you're going to lose valuable time just finding where you're going to go and where you've landed. But it's possible. I'm not making it impossible.
Now,
It's not
Let's
30.
give it a try.
now, team, are we taking out these people or are we leaving them alive?
Uh,
I think it's sneak if we can, kill
Kill if we
quietly if we must, and just get this rock to where we needed it to be, so that way we can continue with the thing, with our mission, and then use your helm to teleport out back to the
Okay.
ship.
All right.
Okay. So let's do this. Roll initiative.
Here we go, kids. Here we go.
Oh man, everyone's got a shitty initiative.
Not that bad.
Oh my god.
Hey, I said I can't take the vestige off for the gun. It doesn't make sense.
I did all right.
I run a 1 and a 3.
All right.
I
So I
got
see
2 9s.
Yeah. Mel 19, Thola 3,
I
Simon
got-
11,
5.
5. Okay. Thank you.
Not that helps.
Well, I mean, it's good to go through. Simon 11, Tonk 27, Jajal 10. Ooh, Jajal.
I know.
You.
Jesus
Caldrum
H.
at
My
15.
first roll.
Okay.
Would you roll a 1, dog?
2. Close. Yikes.
All terrible.
Get it out now. Get
I've
it out
got I've got the silencing pistol though now. I had to forego our initiative to try to take people out quietly.
Mm-hmm. So you teleport, and you find yourselves in this very large steel room.
It's a tarp.
It's a hook.
So, we're gonna put you right in the center, and you have some movement and some attempts. The foreman here is up those stairs operating the crane. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Plus 10, right?
Yes, Best Without Trace is
Yeah.
operational.
Correct.
With,
32.
with the hood up, do I get advantage?
Yeah, because you're invisible.
Dope.
Yeah, bro. Wow, I'm so glad I got that. I got a 30.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Damn.
Terrible.
3. I rolled
Okay.
a 3.
So I got 32, a 30, a 19,
And does a 37 help?
37,
33.
33. Tonk.
35.
This fucking crow.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's
I
no
mean-
chance. What? There's no chance that doesn't
Thanks,
succeed.
guys.
No chance that doesn't succeed. That's 10, 15, 17 plus 19. Yep, absolutely, that succeeds. All right. This was a DC 27, and you've passed.
Nice.
Nice. Ooh.
Absolutely.
Way to go, Mal, mister. I don't like magic, but I'll take the ones out of my key.
Shut up. Items have their uses. It's not magic. It's an item.
It's an item.
So, how did your
Yeah,
key?
guys,
we haven't
all
used your key
contributed
recently.
equally to this.
What
success.
type of
All
like
us.
because your key is ancient magic. What do you feel like it does? Like what does the magic look like?
I mean, basically, every time you touch the key and either transforms into the dagger or casts a spell, it's like this black, wispy mist that comes off of it and just sort of reaches out and manipulates things.
Gotcha. So it's so funny because Mao doesn't like magic, and all of you use actually fairly practiced and relatively safe magic, and this comes out almost like a toxin, like it is old and unpredictable. And he's like, it's fine. And
It's a tool.
so quickly, I'm going to say you all are able to hide behind the barrels in the corner. And therefore, if you wish to do something, you do have surprise.
I have a plan, if that's okay.
I ask if I should try to restrain the guy with the pistol since we're telepathically bonded.
I want to.
Unless you want to just go put him down, Jajal.
I could either kill him, or I have this poison that will make him sleepy.
Immediately and guaranteed.
Well, if he fails the DC 15 con save.
I prefer success.
I mean, I prefer arrows, but it's up to y'all.
We can just all get into the barrels and just, take out the bottoms and walk in it.
We're gonna solid snake box it.
Dun dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
You're invisible. I'd prefer you just take out this one.
All right, yeah, I could do that.
If that's the case.
Can I
I
walk
mean,
up?
me and Tonk definitely could try to do the barrel thing. We're small enough.
Yeah. Take him out, and then hide his body in a locker.
Can I
Or in a
walk up,
barrel.
crest the stairs, and see if there's anybody else around?
I specifically tell
So-
you don't use your thunderous attack.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that would be bad.
So this is like one big. So there, away from you, like past where we have this built in this big room, there are factory workers, but they're doing their thing, and again, it's very loud in here. So this is still very plausible. And you're out of
Okay.
sight.
So still invisible. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to let the whip kind of uncoil from my arm and get it ready. I'm not going to boom and blade it because that would be bad. But I will go up and, I guess, surprise attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So-
You surprised.
Is it a auto crit?
Well, here's the thing. You know what, Jajal? Give me just one last stealth check. I don't see you failing this,
Sure.
but you are outside of Pass Without Trace.
That's without the pass
Still
without a
advantage.
trace. That's a 32. Oh, with advantage? Do you want me to roll it again?
Yeah, because you're
You're
invisible.
fine. 32, you're good. Listen,
He
it
rolls a
wasn't
19 on the die and is like, should I roll again just in case?
32. I knew it was a small chance, but I just wanted to be. So
42. With
yeah.
that,
So roll to hit, and if it hits, it crits.
what if he doesn't hit?
It's at advantage. The guy
It's
can't
that
see
advantage.
True.
19.
That beats 18.
Damn!
Oh, man.
Oh my god!
you. Roll that damage.
So that is.
And just so you know, I'm going to tell you right now, immune to poison and the poison condition.
Okay. Well, that's good that I didn't use my poison then.
I'm just going to so that we resolve.
I mean, that's only 32? 31?
What the hell happened?
There's a lot of ones in there.
Holy shit, yeah, that's 4 ones on the sneak attack.
Wow.
Okay.
It's kind of rude.
2 3 and 2 3s, and then 2 4s. This is really low.
All right.
Can you when you can choose which poison you use when you hit, right?
Yeah, but he's immune to poison. A goblin is immune to poison?
This one is.
And is this the sleepy one? Is that like a particular like poison?
It's a poison. They're all poisons, yeah.
Immune to poison damage or the
Yeah.
condition?
Right.
Both.
Okay. Because that matters. Because if it wasn't, then maybe you could have like paralyzed him or something.
Can I hit him again?
I mean, it's your attack.
I mean,
well, he doesn't have extra attack.
not yet, but I mean, I want to hit him again if he's not dead.
Oh,
if
I mean,
I
no.
see him, yeah.
So this has gone through. If
Yeah.
anybody else wants to do something from this far away, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I would shoot the pistol if I see that he didn't go down. I definitely would have been waiting to do that.
I'll go ahead throw my javelin lightning at him.
Okay, so let me do it in
Yeah.
order just so we can do this easily. Mal.
Mal is going to pop the short bow and send a couple of arrows that way.
You didn't even switch to longbow or.
I don't have a longbow. Come on, do I look like I planned these things?
I've tried to get you a longbow like 4 times.
Yeah, you also keep handing me slashing weapons when I'm a piercer. Come on, man.
What are you talking about? I haven't handed you anything.
I'm joking.
Okay.
All right, that's a nat 20 on the first hit.
There you go.
Nice.
It's Aqua
And-
Quiver, it looks like too.
It is finally enabled. So that's 12 on the damage, and then he's going to need to roll for
Wait,
Aquan Quiver.
extra d6 from piercer.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely. 12
And
plus.
if you do the Aquan Quiver, you're hitting the jaw.
That's fine.
Okay, that's 16 damage. Are you sure I'm hitting Jajal? Because I've wanted to for a long time.
Yeah, you're hitting them.
I mean, technically, I could have done it from a range of
Each
10
enemy
feet.
within 5 feet of the target. Okay, no, yeah, that's fine. Let's just do the 16 damage and see if the first arrow takes this guy down.
Oh no.
No?
Sticks in them. Yeah.
All right. Second arrow is going to follow that one fairly quickly then. Let's see. Second is going to be a 22
That hits.
for. I'm going to take a reroll on that one with Piercer this round because I can do better than that. Barely better than that. 9 more damage.
Okay. 9.
And then my third attack, same. Oh, so close on the net. That's a 23 to hit, and that's going to be another 12 damage.
All right. Still
So
up.
I'm just plucking out a couple of arrows that way, and then I will duck behind my barrel.
Okay. Very good.
Was anybody else doing
I'm
damage?
gonna grab Tonk here. So Tonk.
Can he please make a DC 16 con save?
Yes. That sounds reasonable. I love this. Okay. Because I have some custom stuff for this individual. Okay. So. Yeah, 23.
Okay, then nothing happens, and I burn a spell slot.
Okay.
Aw.
All right, so we got Mouse, so now Caldrum.
Okay, unlucky. Because I definitely don't want to use any of my stuff. I should have taken one of the crossbows. Damn it, Thola, do you have the crossbows on you? Who took the crossbows?
I think anyone said they were.
I mean, we took them, but we kind of just left
Yeah.
them on the ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, well then I'll just shoot him with the pistol, the toffee pistol, because that one doesn't make noise
Okay.
like the other ones do. Sharpshooter. Oh, I need to make a sharpshooter one for this. So just -5 from this. And I'll burn thing for advantage. So. Yeah, that'll hit with 31. Well, 26 for. Oh, hell yeah. So 25 is the DC.
And is it strength for them?
Strength or dexterity saving throw. Grappled, restrained, and silenced if they fail.
Very good. All right. So it's definitely going to be strength. And what did you say the DC was?
25.
25. All right. So, just double check some things.
Now, does that give advantage on melee attacks?
Yes, but if it... Well, let's see if it fails.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I just gave this person a lot of stuff. Absolutely. So, then it needs a natural 20. And I got a 16.
Okay, sweet. So it's grappled, restrained, silenced, and the taffy has 25 hit points. Any damage done to them, half of it goes to the taffy.
Mm,
Right. So they can't call
Um,
out.
I will, I guess, move forward though, so that way I have at least a better position in that regard. And
Yeah, and Mouse can
yeah.
even pass without trace up.
Oh,
Stuff
yeah.
goes
Never
through,
mind.
so-
Never
Correct.
mind. I would stay. I would stay within range of the pass without trace,
So
which
move
is
up
10
to
feet,
about
or is it 30?
30, I believe.
I could
So-
drag him back.
30 feet. Yep.
Yeah, so go
Yeah,
ahead.
just-
Yeah, so,
I
that,
just-
so that's
Yeah,
what
so
counts.
I would go to there, knowing how his magic works to that extent.
Yeah.
There's no other people for me to fire at, so that's my turn.
All right. Simon.
So he's restrained, just on the other side of the room right now.
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay. I'll do. Are we wanting to just bring him over to us, or are we trying to kill him?
Let's put his head in the haversack.
What? I think at this point, finish him off as quietly as possible.
Okay.
But understand that in doing so, we break the toffee.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we just suffocate him.
Well, he can try to break out each turn, if I'm not
So
mistaken.
do you want me to grab
see.
him and bring him over to us, or do you want me to just hack him up?
Oh, just kidding. He does not get thing to try to break out. It's just until the taffy is destroyed.
Right.
Yes. So he is like that until the taffy is destroyed. And I can tell you all that. So we can either throw him in a barrel.
Oh yeah, then let's hide
Hey,
him.
put that
Move him
motherfucker in
behind
a
the
barrel.
Okay.
No, put him in a barrel.
Okay.
Put him
Do
in
I
a
bring
barrel.
a barrel to him, or do I bring him to a barrel?
Bring
Oh,
him to the
wait.
barrels.
Time out. He's only grappled and restrained, which means that he can technically still make attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll break out eventually. So never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
Visually, it looks like he's completely impaired, but the condition only...
Correct.
Like,
so
makes
they
it
don't make a
damage.
save to get out; they do damage to get out.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
So yeah, we have to put him
Just-
down if we don't want him raising alarms.
okay. I will just run over there.
Okay.
So I've got 45 feet of movement. Does that get me there or no?
Don't think so.
So, I feel like the trick here is
So close.
You have your lance. Is he
Hey,
within 10 feet?
hold on. I feel like the trick here is we need to let him have his turn where he can't do anything, and then we get the full round before we do anything again.
True. So I guess hold your attack for in case he breaks out, Simon.
Okay.
Well, I think
Or
Simon's
how-
more
Yeah.
How far away am I?
hand because we can't see because of the camera angle.
10 feet.
10 feet. So I could, in theory, hit him
10.
with the
Yeah.
lance.
With his telescopic lance.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
telescopic blade. What was it called?
Telescoping blade lance.
Yeah, that one.
Nice. Got such fun weapons in this game. All right.
So it's
What's it do to? You have to switch it
works-
to lance form though.
a
the
bonus
time being.
action.
Yeah.
So object interaction to draw it. Bonus action for it to come out as a full lance.
There you go.
At which point it does whatever a regular lance does, actually, not the D12, because it's only the greatsword that does the D12 slashing
yeah,
instead
but
of.
they're both a D12.
Oh, okay. So it's just a D12 piercing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're holding that, and
Well,
it's
I
or
can.
aren't you?
It's got 10 feet. So am I hitting him or am I holding?
Tonk said, "Wait for us to surround him, basically, so that way we can all just make sure that we put
The
him
thing
down."
is, if you do enough damage to break the toffee, and then it's immediately his turn, he can start screaming and setting off alarms, etc. We want it to roll to his turn, have
Well,
him
he's
waste his
not-
turn.
He's not. He can still yell right now.
No, he's silent.
He's silenced.
Oh, okay. Then
yeah, he's
I
silenced,
will.
restrained, and grappled.
I will wait until the end of his turn, and then I will use my. And then I will recklessly attack him.
Sounds good to me. All right, so I'm gonna say, yeah, he's just gonna. He has the look as though he's letting something go, and his form becomes hairy, and he enlarges. Bat-like ears come out of his head, and a large maw opens up.
Is he still restrained and silenced?
Is there a creature size limit on that or no?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, still has to break out.
And he gets some necklaces.
Because Bingles is OP, and her taffy stretches.
Yeah, Staffy stretches. I'm really good at it. Big thing. All right, so that's...
Disadvantage on the attacks? How would that work? Does he have to just attack at the taffy? Or does he have to attack himself?
He rips at the taffy, so
Yeah.
it's disadvantage on the taffy.
Its own AC to not hit itself? We might have to clarify the rules on this a bit more.
Because you said it
I
was
feel like the
25?
taffy should have an AC.
Yeah, the taffy needs an AC, but I don't think it's going to currently. There's no way it hits it, so
Okay.
it doesn't even get in the world we would put. I feel like we actually. I thought you and I had talked that it was half of the damage dealt was the
So-
AC of it, which would be 12.
Because
But
I know I made all the changes on the gun as soon as
it's all good. At any rate, he
but-
doesn't hit
yeah.
it because he rolled low. He's 10 or lower, which is not what I'd put on this. So there's no issue here. And then that's why I still have the stealth music up. So because it's like, so it starts like trying to get out viciously. And Thola, it's your turn.
Its turn ended, so I've got my action
Yes.
now.
Yep. So yep. You're triggered.
So recklessly attacking it already, I said, just to give myself advantage anyway. Ooh. Let's see.
Oh.
Rolled a natural 1 on one of them, but the other is a 6, so
Yeah,
15 to hit.
You didn't have to reckless just because it was restrained.
Well,
but-
just in case.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
15 does not hit.
Okay then. Second one. Natural 20.
That'll hit.
Excuse me.
Oh,
So 2d12 piercing. 14 plus 5, 19 piercing.
so
Nice.
10
That's
to
good.
or yeah, 9 and 10 to the taffy and 9 to him. Since
Yes.
it's half. Yeah. So there's 15 HP left on the taffy.
Yep.
How's he looking?
Bloodied.
Nice.
Thola.
Man, we're playing this motherfucking farm. I'm just gonna send him to the Shadow Realm.
Don't banish him, then we can't hit him.
No. How long? How? I know it's really really loud in here, but how loud is the bells of Toll the Dead?
Those I think are just heard by the target.
Yeah, I think
That's what
only
I
the
thought
target
too.
hears them, yeah.
I thought so too.
I think
Okay.
for flavor we do different things, but mechanically, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'm just going to creature starts hearing bells as it's silent and wrapped up, and it's going to have to do one of them nice wisdom saves, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Oh, you should have done the other one. Because he's restrained, he would have had disadvantage. If you have a Sacred Flame.
I do actually, but it's all good.
Damned fool of a took!
All right, that's 18.
Ah, he did it. He got it. It's like, I tried, you know.
All right, so that's no
Okay.
damage.
And yep, that's it.
All right, it's definitely starting to get dicey now. Tonk, it's your turn.
Oh, those rolls would have been.
Yeah, we're just gonna firebolt this thing, I guess.
Okay.
$22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 29 fire damage.
Oof.
So,
All
So
right.
that finishes
Fif-
off the
so
toffee.
15
and
of
he
the
takes
taffy
14.
and then 14 fire damage to him.
Okay.
And it'll
then
finish
he-
off the toffee.
Yeah.
And 14
Yeah.
fire damage to
And
him.
then they're resistant, so they'll take 7.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like a demon-y thing.
Yep.
Is it a demodog?
Doug Demodog?
All right. That does have its reaction now, so that's good. Mal, it's your turn.
All right, let me go ahead and advance up next to Caldrum, keeping the Pass Without Trace on at least the 4 of us. Are the back 2 still within Pass Without Trace?
Yep.
Cool, awesome. Wicked, and then from that distance, let me drop a few more arrows in.
Okay.
Because why not?
It is no longer restrained, so it's not advantage.
Okay, that
But that's a
is
net 20. What the fuck?
It doesn't.
Like an.
You don't need
What?
no advantage.
All right, I won't forget the extra die this time, so that's going to be 14 plus 5 is 19 on the first hit.
Nice.
Second attack is a 15, probably misses.
Yes.
And then third attack is a lovely 25. Damage is another 12.
All right.
And then bonus action to fling the Val Savage sword that way. It's within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
All right, so bonus action attack with the flying sword.
Ah!
17 to hit.
That misses.
Misses. All right, I'll keep the sword right up next to it if possible.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Caldrum.
I don't think I'm within 30 feet, right? And with space for me to, like, get next to it.
Gonna whack it with your gun.
Can Caldrum get within melee or no? No. Thumbs down.
Okay, so I am going to run up to Mal and be like, "Let me borrow this," and grab his short bow and pull an arrow. And fire.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand here and hold your arrows for you. It's cool. Just call me
You
Squire.
guys are just trading off the bow.
Squire.
I mean, you could shoot
29
him
to
with the
hit?
toffee again to silence him again.
29 hits.
For 7 damage. You know what? If Tunk says that in my head, I'd be like, okay, fine. How's he looking?
He's bloodied.
I heard that before.
Just
I'll shoot him again with a short
Yeah.
bow.
All right. Now the short bow's not magical, right?
No.
Okay.
Not without the quiver.
18
18 to
hits.
hit?
Yep, that hits.
9 damage.
All right, so that's half to 4.
25 to hit for 10 damage.
All right, 5.
And then I have quick draw, so I'll kind of like pass the bow back to
Yeah,
to him.
This is yours. Have this back now.
absolutely.
give me that.
Simon.
Is it gonna be possible for me to get around the other side of him?
Make an athletics check.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Might as well use the inspiration I got. Just to be safe. Dirty 20.
All right, yeah, I think you can flip on over, jump.
Okay. So then I've
Um,
got. So then me and Jajal are flanking. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I think you will get flanking out of this, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I'll switch back to Volt Edge
Mm-hmm.
and take 2 hacks at him.
Got it.
23 to hit.
That hits.
13 slashing, 2 lightning.
All right. Resistant to lightning. Go ahead.
And second attack. It's a lot. 24 to hit.
That hits.
13 slashing, 3 lightning.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
So I'm gonna basically, I'll just drop the blade lance, grab my axe, kind of jump up on the thing, while springing over him, hack him once, and then kind of do like a spin, and chop the head off when I land on the other side.
Absolutely. You see this. It begins to dissolve its fiendish essence.
Oh. So, forget about putting his body in a barrel.
So, my tracking of combat initiative is that was the last attack before
had
it
to
was
go
his
before-
turn again.
No, I'm
Jajal.
No, Jajal.
Jal? Okay.
Because Jajal went out of order in the surprise round.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why you didn't have that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah.
Like,
But it was close.
It was getting close there. I was like,
That's what
And
I
I'll
was
just
like,
say, he had
I'm like,
Dimension Door.
Oh, damn.
So there was like that silence when you took that weapon. I'm like, oh, nice, because that's exactly why you got it.
This is why she gave it to me for these
Yeah.
infiltration missions.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't in good conscience take off a vestige. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's
And I
like,
think
oh
the
really? You're gonna
lightning
take me off?
damage-
Okay, I'm not gonna ever grow for you.
I think the lightning damage was fine. That's not super loud.
No,
It's
it's
more
not-
kinda
not-
just-
it is, but not here.
Yeah.
As I described, this is a big factory, and
Yeah.
all this is going off. So unless something says this can be heard, blah 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 blah, then like you're good.
Yeah.
This is actually a really good time to do this. So, You guys are utilizing the field perfectly. So, Tonk, you notice that as it's beginning to dissolve, a ring is being left behind.
Ooh.
A ring of like acid, or like a ring of like bits and pieces
A
of
metal
blood, like a
ring.
ring.
A
Controlling the mechanics, likely. A key, so to speak.
Ooh. I will just because this is so interesting. I will burn a spell slot on identify.
Okay. This is a ring of warding. So it functions the same as a ring of protection. In addition, once per week, the wearer may cast Glyph of Warding, requiring no material components. Any creature wearing this ring, even if they are not attuned to it, are immune to any effects of a Glyph of Warding cast with the ring.
What is the cliff of
So
warding?
what you're
It can do a
telling
bunch of
me?
different stuff.
What you're telling me is I don't actually need to prepare explosive runes in the morning. I want this ring, but I don't have all of my like extra attunement slots from being an artificer yet.
Does it require attunement?
Yeah.
Okay.
It requires attunement for the +1 to AC. It's ring of protection +1 to AC, right?
And saving throws.
And the saving throws, and the glyph of warding all require attunement. The bit where it doesn't require attunement for you to wear it and be immune to the glyph of warding.
Mm-hmm. Which now that you look, and from the descriptions you've given before, you see that the big hole out of here, it does have a glyph of warding around it.
Oh yeah, cool. I'll put on the ring.
Make wisdom saving throw.
No, it's not cursed.
Damn it.
The ring is on.
Looking, can I look out into that room?
Into the tunnel room.
Yeah, into that tunnel room. Is there anybody out there? Is it just the tunnel down to the heart?
Make a perception check.
Wait, but a glyph can just be dispelled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, who knows? I might not even have the spell slots.
19.
19. Okay, so look down. You do. There's an acrid smell coming from it. There's dim red light. You just see probably some metal platforms. You see that the source of the light is a giant drill that's 20 feet high, with arcane sigils upon it that produce this glow as the drill slowly but relentlessly rips into the solid earth below. And even from this distance, you feel necromantic energy swirling through the eerie room. Even from here, the drill seems to tug at your life force.
Well, I don't like that. So I will point out the glyph of warding to our cleric.
Do you want me to take care of that?
If you would. That's likely what got Noctis.
And then it's 120 feet, I'm sure, then, for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attempt it at 3rd level, which I think is where that spell is. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, it's at 3rd level. So go ahead and roll your wisdom.
Wait, if it's at third
It's
level,
at third level or level, it just automatically ends. It has to be fourth level or higher for me to
Correct.
do it. Yeah.
It was upcast, guys. You still got to roll.
Yeah, I got you.
oh, I thought Matt had said that it was cast at third level.
Yeah, that's
No.
why I was confused. But
That was
I
what
rolled
heard.
I rolled a 15.
15. It is unable. Does not go away.
Try it again, I guess.
Can you guide yourself? This is a skill. This is an ability check.
I will do that for the second one. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Let me grab my D4.
There's also there's 2 inspiration in chat if you want.
Oh, I think I have one. Yeah, let me do that. And then might as well guide myself. All right. So the second, wow. That's going to be because it's plus the spell, right? The spell level.
No, it's just.
It's your
It's
roll
just-
plus your wisdom.
yeah.
Oh,
Plus it.
plus my wisdom. Okay. So then the last one was a 16. And then this one, to the advantage, is going to be 17. So I don't know how much better that's going to be.
17 is the DC.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
7th level spell.
What did you roll? And what did you roll on your guidance?
Nice.
11s and then 12s.
Yeah. So you see the shimmer, and it's gone.
It worked.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Tonk, the ring's coded.
Awesome.
Yeah. And if you actually see
Oh wait,
in the Ring of Warding, it says Gas Class Glyph of Warding DC 17.
Yeah.
Right in the
Ooh.
in the item text.
okay, yes, it is correct.
So at any rate. Correct. So what do you want to do? So the question here is, what I'll say is quite simply, you're at the threshold here. So stopping here for tonight means that we're doing something else next week because we definitely don't want to get to this without Tonk. Or we
Okay.
could continue, but I know
Um,
people got to work, so.
I don't know that we necessarily want to continue. Honestly, I hate to subject you all to, you guys have to do something different next week, but at the same time, I feel like if we push this, then we're gonna have to rush through it anyway, and
Okay.
because
That's
it's already 10
That's fair.
or 11 your time.
Yeah, it's end of time. So cool. In that case, we will end here. And those of you watching, so we're gonna do a little bit of interlude for next week, and then we'll be back with our crew to get through the rest of this next piece and see what occurs. So, good night, good night, good night, and see everyone watching next week.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.